Stremo's live. Who remembers what's happening?
A lot of us are trying not to stay in Backstab City, and somebody wants to.
We have to because the book got stolen.
Yeah.
Right. Sophia.
Now, I'm
just
not
hit the
saying
reach
it was
for her
anyone's
chronicle
fault.
and it's gone.
It's Sophia's fault.
It's Sophia's fault.
I rolled, what, a nat 17 on that perception check?
Not good enough.
It's always bad whenever you have to watch the book. What kind of city is this?
Pirate Town.
Get that sea shanty going.
Well, I guess we should retrace our steps, right?
So, how does Sophia react to the book being gone? Because, like, the last thing we heard is that the book was gone, but, like, Sophia didn't tell us that. You just
I guess
noticed
we don't
that.
know that yet.
Yeah, it's just Sophia that notices right now.
It's morning, right?
No, it's actually.
We were about to.
We were about to.
We were on a rope
shut
trip,
down
guys.
for the night.
Yeah, you guys were in a rope trick. In a guy's room.
And we were in the middle of arguing about why we should stay or go.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna look to Val and go, okay, Val, I'll humor you for a second. What would happen if your hostile, overbearing government you want to flee from realizes we don't have a book, or we lost the cartographer's book?
Well, we would have to lose.
Val
the
looks
book
like
for that
she's
to
about
happen.
to, like, create a response. And then you see the realization hit. Sophia, where's the book?
That's a good question.
This is why I told you guys to be extra careful.
I'll check my pockets just to be sure.
I like that. I really like that.
You know what? Hold
Thank you.
on.
That's that's really good character.
Razzie, roll me a D100.
That's such good character.
What, on a nat 100, he finds it in his pocket? We don't have a thief, we have a prankster?
No, there's no book.
If you'd rolled a 100, would you had the book?
Who could say?
Good thing. You didn't roll a 100.
It's not the world we live in.
I'm not getting any of those rolls after I ate that tiger with the snake stick.
True.
No,
Also,
never
it's
again.
It was a man. Just don't.
Eh.
At least it wasn't a rat. You eat all the men you want, just don't touch the rats.
You guys proceeded to threaten him with putting him back in the snake as if you had the ability to just do it.
And you didn't even make us bluff.
It was the
'Cause he
first
was that
time I'd
scared.
ever used the stick, so who's to say I couldn't do it?
Yeah, this is just what the stick does. I don't know why you thought it.
Okay, so this is bad. This is really bad.
It's definitely a predicament.
But not unsolvable. Look, there's a lot of smart people in this group. We can figure something out.
I mean, Sophia, you would know that. Even if you were to hand the book to, like, say, Val, right? Val can't glean any information from it. Like, there's a lot of anti-espionage tech that goes into these cartographer books.
It's encrypted.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but our squad isn't valuable. The book is.
I'm going to choose to ignore that because
We are but vehicles for the book.
We have more important things to deal
Oh, I'm
with
saying that
right
out of
now.
character. Okay, so look, did the cartographers give you any kind of like, I don't know, book tracking sense or something?
No backplate of recall.
Do you know how expensive those are?
It's the cartography.
I don't know. You know how expensive those books are?
How attached to finding the book tonight are we? I know you guys are having a bit of a crisis here, and
Well, we don't know how long until they realize they can't read it and throw it in a fire.
Well, I think that any fences that are open at this hour would probably be the most likeliest place for it to end up, right?
Oh yeah, any fences in Pirate Town.
Yeah, I don't think they'd burn it. I think they'd keep it around so they'd look smart. And
You
use
mean
it for clout.
vulnerable?
If they can't read it, they may see it as more valuable, more secrets to unlock.
Yeah, about that.
do we care about waking up this guy?
Not really.
Okay, cool. Can we kick him out of the room? I know
We
it's
can
his
ask him
room.
politely to leave.
Well, when in Pirate Town.
Oh, your tune changed awful quickly, didn't it? Now there's something you want. There's absolutely pettiness in Val's eyes.
I think if
never
you give him
said
a
we
couple
shouldn't
gold
kick
for
him
some
out.
drinks, he'll happily leave.
Oh, there we go.
Hey, mister, you want a drink?
We're in a
Razzie
rope
just
trick.
Yeah, I
sticks
just
her
stick my head out of the
room.
rib trick.
I don't know. Give me a charisma check.
Do we have tokens here? We don't have tokens here.
Wasn't the guy passed out drunk?
He's passed out.
So much charisma. He unpasses out.
Passes in.
Fuck it. Passes in.
What are we doing here? 17. Ooh, pretty good. Interesting. Actually, didn't realize you had charisma.
I am a
Well, they
paladin.
are a paladin. Did I steal the line?
Oh, it's okay. I appreciate it. I like to know that people know.
Come on, Razzie, say the line.
Razzie's your best character yet.
She's a rascal.
You're so
Not to be
committed to the
confused with my
bit.
character, Rascal.
You're so committed to the bit, and I respect it so much.
I was gonna say, I'm kind of partial to Rascal, to be honest.
He was a good character.
Wait, no, I'm sorry. Your best character was actually, I'm gonna flay the shit out of his back.
Well, yeah, but you always say it's Edgar.
Love a good Edgar.
Well, Edgar was also your only human character.
That's not true. Gerald was also human. So was Alder from your Jade region, I think.
Aberius is human.
Abarius is human. Aubrey was human.
I would
only
not
play
call
humans
Aubrey
and
human.
halflings.
Hold on.
He started pretty human.
Yeah, Aubrey started human.
Just
We
like
all
Dawn did.
started human. A lot of us.
Wait, sorry.
started human.
Which instance of Jade Regent was that? Because last I remember you were Skinwalker.
The
Alright.
First?
The guy on the bed, he picks himself up. He seems very groggy. He looks around the room with bleary eyes for a moment, and then he fires this pistol that he has in a direction in the room,
The deal cannon.
and then he lays back down,
Oh
And
my
you get-
god.
and you hear a thud.
God, that's the culture around here, isn't it?
I don't think he wants a drink. He seems pretty tired.
Razzie, give me a
Maybe we should-
perception check.
Take away that pistol.
He's not
Perception.
using it.
He's gonna hurt somebody.
Eh,
18. Damn. Yeah. So when he fires the pistol and lays back down on the bed, you hear a thud in the room.
Can I identify the thud?
I mean, you don't see anything.
It's a dead rogue, like
I'll hop out and look around.
5 feet away.
Val's gonna hop out as well. What did he shoot at? Was it you?
Yeah. I'll get out too. This looks interesting.
Everyone's like, who the fuck did he shoot at?
Shh, he's sleeping.
Yeah.
Followed by 4 more shots.
Now, as you guys drop down, following right after, you recognize a very familiar smell of iron in the air now.
So he did shoot someone.
So what was the thud?
Give me another
Body.
perception check, Razzie.
A bunch of iron.
What are humans but just a bunch of iron?
Much
Look at
better.
that one.
As you're looking around the room, you start to see a little bit of liquid on the ground that seems to be pulled up against nothing.
I pointed out. You see that one, Captain?
Val will take a look.
I wonder if someone's invisible.
Well, they're not doing a very good job of it.
Well, he got a lucky shot.
I
I'm
don't know if
sure
that was
one
luck.
of the many kits I bought has chalk that I can powder up.
Saki, use your eyes.
What do my special eyes see? I'll pop out as everyone's.
Are you just gonna sprinkle some powdered chalk around where the blood's at?
Sprinkle some chalk on him. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, put some crack on him.
Yeah, what do Saki's eyes see?
Does he have an aura if he's dead?
Ooh, the object now, sorry.
Oh, okay. Then I can read him.
This is a great time for that.
Okay. It was used no longer than a day ago
Fuck.
by its previous owner.
I mean, there's a lot of aura mingling that's happening in this building in general. But you do see a little pocket on the ground. Actually, no, you don't see any aura.
Guess it was nothing.
Does
But there are
Old
there are a
Boy
lot
on
of
the bed-
auras around.
Did Old Boy on the bed? Did his aura get stronger?
No, but he does have a chaotic evil aura on him.
Yeah, we expected that.
Yeah, I
Um,
mean,
Okay. If we reach down and like touch around where the blood is, someone else.
someone else.
I will walk up and kick the area where the blood is.
Just gently roll it through the blood.
Saki backs away from the blood on the floor.
Yeah, there's a thud to the kick. You can feel the resistance.
Do I have to touch it?
Doesn't invisibility usually wear off when someone dies?
What the heck was the charisma check for?
Maybe they're not dead. Maybe they're just really good at not screaming.
Tap the ground once if you need help.
Poke it again, Val, with your sword this time.
Yeah, Val's gonna draw her sword
Okay.
and slowly lower it towards the ground. Alright, you got 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7. I'm gonna roll an intimidate.
Okay.
1 second. Pull it up. Doop, 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 doop. There it is. That's the wrong one. That's for 5e. 5e's gross. There we go. That's 26.
Okay.
Well, Val is counting down. I'll go ahead and activate Detect Magic, focusing on the area where the supposed body is.
Yeah, I mean, you can detect magic on the ground here.
Can I spellcraft it?
Sure. Give me a spellcraft check.
Ooh, no.
Yeah, rip.
I tried.
It's okay. I will do the same.
Yeah, 25.
I mean, Zach, you're aware that there's magic that makes things invisible.
With a +2 if it's a magic item.
Corvo, it's about the same. You know that there is magic that makes things invisible.
Okay, sure enough.
5, 4, 3,
2, 1.
2, 1. And Val's gonna let the sword down.
And when you say let the sword down, is it tip
She's
downward?
gonna stab.
Just give him a little tap.
Yeah,
Okay.
just stab it.
Yeah.
Give it a little poke.
Quick little poke.
You don't need to stab. He already got shot.
No, she's gonna like start lowering it until she feels some resistance.
Okay. Yeah, you get to some resistance.
And she's gonna slowly increase strength.
Yeah, the sword slowly lowers.
Oh yeah, he's dead.
Okay. Alright, fine.
But why is he still invisible?
I'm gonna chuck him in the rope trick and just let it sort itself out. The invisibility.
Can I read its body?
Oh, great. So we get blood
Object
on
reading?
the hotel room and the rope trick.
Should I try to heal him? And I don't mean him. I'm not assuming it's a guy.
Hold on. Saki's gonna walk over and go touch it and try and object read it.
I'm not sure that you can object read.
No, you
Anything-
set the standard for this. A corpse is now an object.
Yeah, and also it's wearing items, so whatever I'm touching, because presumably it has clothes on. I don't know.
That's the
It's
worst part.
invisible.
It doesn't.
Oh no! Saki just reels and retracts away from it. I hate this town.
I mean, there is... So
Less
when
than
you
second.
reach down and touch, you definitely feel some sort of leathery material, but it doesn't
Okay.
seem like... I'm just trying to double check here.
So like body shaped.
Are you just patting it down?
Well, I'm trying to feel for a thing. If I
That
can,
thing?
you know, a body, an armor,
pulse, maybe?
anything,
Yeah,
you know,
okay.
whatever it is.
You definitely can make out a belt.
It's just a belt.
I mean, are you gonna investigate the belt further?
Sure.
Yeah.
I'll start with the belt.
The
Like,
belt.
I'm doing full forensics, is what I'm getting at.
Don't we
Right.
hear like the sounds of a belt unclasping?
Are you unclasping the belt?
Or the sound of a belt being moved?
I don't know if I like where this is going.
Because Val's just gonna be staring at Saki. There's judgment in her eyes.
Saki, I try and do forensics.
Are you robbing him?
So wait, are you gonna try to object read the first object you come in contact with?
I don't think you want to read that belt.
Look, just whatever it is, tell me what I feel.
Okay. I mean,
You asked
right?
for this.
you feel a belt. The belt
Okay.
has it has like some leathery straps that seem like they come off of the belt as well. And at the end of one of the straps, you feel something roughly book-shaped.
Look at that.
Okay, I'll grab the book shape thing.
Okay, I mean it's still attached to the belt by a strap.
Okay. Then object read it.
Okay. You spend the minute, and it doesn't go through.
Okay, I'll let everyone know.
Sounds promising.
So look back at everyone and say, I don't know what it is, but I just can't get a read on this. But I certainly feel something here. Book shaped, attached to some kind of belt or harness or something.
Yeah, if you take it off of him, it should drop the invisibility, right?
Can I get a hand here?
Yeah, I'll go touch where the book supposedly is and see if it feels right. If it's the right size, shape, and just general texture.
Yeah, feels about right.
Okay. Can I make out any detail about the strap? Like if it's just knots or
You're gonna like
if
just investigate the
Just-
strap around it.
yeah.
It feels like it has some sort of buckle, like a small, which you'd imagine is like a
Belt loop thing.
yeah, something like that. It's just something that's meant to secure objects that aren't necessarily meant to be secured.
Was that something that I would have had already, or did this guy supply one?
It's not. If you do have one, this one isn't yours.
I guess I'll just cut the strap. Or cut the belt, rather.
Are you cutting the little strap, or are you cutting the whole belt?
I would cut, like, whatever 2-3 inches near where it's tied to the belt.
Okay.
Is it
yeah.
just not possible to unstrap this thing?
You cut the little thin strip that connects it to the belt, and it pops into
Like-
visibility.
As in damaging the buckle, or just having a little piece of belt left over attached to it?
I assume you're having the belt left over.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
when
because if it's got a working strap, I don't want to break it.
yeah, when you cut it, it has like some leather hanging off of it. It goes a little loose because you're taking some tension off, but it has it's basically just a small belt with a bunch of little holes in it for different sized objects to be secured on. It's nothing special.
Alright. So now that the invisibility is broken, what do I see?
You have that's your cartographer's book.
That's
It's the actual chronicle.
What was the charisma check for?
To
does this
enforce
just
your
solve
will
our
on the
problem to
world.
get us out of here?
No.
Saka, are you still feeling up this thing
Sure, yeah.
to like get its
Nice
proportions
words.
and stuff?
Yeah, like I said, full forensics. I'm trying to find out
Okay.
what's going on here.
So I mean, it
Mine's
feels humanoid in shape, right? 2 arms, 2 legs. Definitely not human. It doesn't appear to be wearing clothes. You think this leathery exterior is just part of it?
Hmm.
And
That's not a belt.
What about its like its face, its head?
Oh no.
Its cranium?
So if it used to have a face, it doesn't anymore.
Oh. Oh no.
Hmm.
What a shot.
Okay, no matter how you feel about these people, you have to admit that was badass.
Wow. Poor, poor guy. Didn't see it coming.
Yeah, evidently this guy did. He's asleep.
He didn't. Yeah, did he see it going? How did he see him?
I don't know. Why don't we ask?
I'm a little afraid to stir him.
I feel like that's reasonable. But Saki, what are you feeling there? Some
Yeah.
random thief?
What can I surmise from what's remaining of his body as to like what?
It's a demon. It's an Agorian spy.
You said it was humanoid, but
Yeah, it's humanoid. Certainly not human.
Check its feet. That's a dead giveaway.
Excuse me.
How many toes it got? They got claws on them bad boys.
I hate what you choose to be.
Hey,
That's
you
not
learn a
true
lot
at all.
about a creature from its feet.
Hmm.
I hate what you choose to be.
What do you think tracking is?
Hold on. Tracking. What's your survival bonus?
That is irrelevant right now.
Oh really?
I guess.
It's like
Give
the
me a-
novice that played the tutorial and now acts like they're the expert.
What are your best knowledges?
Oh, Saki.
yeah, I don't have nature. I've got Arcana, Engineering, History, Planes, Religion, all the esoteric stuff.
I guess do planes?
Planes? Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I can.
So you're familiar that there are plenty of creatures from other planes that have the ability to turn invisible. Normally that doesn't persist through death. This is an oddity for sure. It's not odd that it is invisible. It's odd that it's still invisible.
Well, everyone grab a knife.
And that it's still on this plane.
You know, a feet are a status
Yeah,
symbol.
hold on. We have never seen something just go back to its plane when it dies.
Yeah, but it got
Yeah, but Saki
all the
hasn't
way
actually
into
told us anything about this yet.
all the way into the city and into here.
Are we even certain that that's the real book?
I'll open it up and see if I can read it.
Yeah, it's definitely your chronicle.
I'll check it over to see if anything was done to the book, like if there's been any tampering or anything added to the book.
Probably a linguistics check.
Rune of explosion, maybe.
Just a little.
Read this.
explosion.
Read
Is it
this
true?
to die instantly.
Hey,
You could tell there's it doesn't look like it's knowingly done, right? It looks like it's more like the thing whatever markings are here are from hands running across frantically trying to gain information.
so there's just smudges, not like adding extra spells to the thing.
Right.
Okay,
All
I'm
good,
gonna
Sophia?
pull my pull out
But
my
it
ass
looks,
stock.
it does look frantic though. The smudges, like it.
Are they bloody fingerprints?
No, it's not. It's not like it's smudged blood all over the place. It's like it's hard to explain. It's like
Was it looking for something?
it's
or
like
something?
it's like desperate. That's the tone you get from the smudging because you rolled a fucking 30. You get a sense of desperation. Like if you handed someone an empty glass and they were just so thirsty they were still trying to get water out of it.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah. I'm just gonna stab it. Like I said, I pulled weapon out and I'll just stab it, see if it becomes visible again. Maybe keep stabbing at it.
Saki's gonna kick it.
I was just watching as Sophia just is stabbing into the
Kick.
earth repeatedly.
If it's dead, I'm not harming it at all. If
I
it's
mean,
not
You gotta know how
dead,
you look right now, though, right?
Yeah. Hey, boss, is Big Boss all right?
Wait, who's attacking? What?
Saki
Wait, first
said
off, who the hell is Big Boss?
Over
Saki
there,
is
the nerd.
doing a step. Is that what's happening?
Yeah, like inlet,
still at like
dead
the,
space.
the dagger in the toe,
Oh, okay.
just kicking it.
Yeah, you do a kick.
When the hell is she Big Boss?
Well, she's taller.
But she's not your boss. I am.
And I'm not taller.
You're both my boss.
Why do people keep getting this wrong? I am the
She's
the
the short
second
one.
shortest in the party.
Yeah.
Right, taller, but not in.
You would
size.
expect Val to be the shortest. It's just one of those things where like you can clearly tell she was
Wow.
designed to be short.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. You're all basically the same height to me.
We're basically all children to you. Val's gonna kind of sidle up to Nihilus. You didn't see it get fleeced.
What?
You didn't see the book get fleeced.
No.
I mean, you're pretty good at that kind of thing.
Look, I was good at talking my way out of problems.
No, I'm not blaming you or anything. I'm pointing out that whoever the hell is looking, whatever the hell stole that, did it with intent.
All
Hey,
right.
speaking of that, this place might be crawling with these things. How do we prevent this from happening again?
Val looks at the sleeping man.
Did he know?
There's only one way we can find out.
I'm gonna go back into the rope trick.
Same.
Really, guys? Really?
Hold on, can you clean my... She's gonna chase after and say, asking to clean her stilettos.
Really, guys?
Wait, go after me?
Yeah.
I don't have prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation. Whoever has it. Razzie? Wait.
No,
I
it's
have
me.
Nihilus. There you go.
Nihilus,
I'll stand next to the bed.
yeah, Nihilus will point out, look, didn't we already confirm that he's got this chaotic evil aura to him?
What? I never heard that.
Yeah, I don't think she.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
she never communicated
Yeah.
that.
Saki
Val doesn't
never
know that.
communicated it.
Okay, never mind that then.
I
Yeah,
mean,
Nihilus will get in the rope trick.
Guys, come on, it's... Okay.
All right. Nihilus will come back out. I will at least stand out here.
Yeah, just be ready to back me up if something goes wrong.
I'll continue to stand next to the bed.
Loom over the man.
Well, I don't do a whole lot of looming. I'm not that tall.
You're taller than a guy lying in a bed.
It's true.
Val's gonna just lean against her greatsword. Kind of close to the guy. Hey. Sorry to bother you, but the fuck was that, man? And don't act like you can't hear me, because I mean you heard that, so.
Question: is his weapon a revolver or a flintlock?
It looks like a revolver.
Curiouser and curiouser.
Well, my point being, he probably has more ammo.
Val doesn't know about guns.
Yeah,
He has
yes,
no
you
reason to be
do.
cautious.
Yes, we all know about guns.
That's fair.
Corvo had a rifle.
That's fair.
He was always
Yeah.
reloading that thing.
Val will
We're all
He
proficient
never
in
reloaded that
firearms.
thing.
Val's
Yeah.
gonna.
You're all proficient in firearms.
What's this guy wearing?
I mean,
Cheats.
90.
Just a bolt, just a belt with a holster.
yeah, just
Did we confirm if he's a honk shoe or a me?
I believe he was a honk shoe.
That's right, he was.
I mean, he's wearing clothes that are more fit for being on a boat than in a room.
Oh, good. I thought you were gonna say like spurs or something.
yeah.
Big red cap.
Howdy.
2 a.m. cowboy.
No, he's in the other room.
Gonna kind of loom over him with the glowing orange eyes. He's not responding, boss.
Are we just worth that little attention to him?
Or maybe he's just passed out drunk and literally can't hear us anymore.
So what, you think he got lucky?
Yeah.
I guess it's possible.
The guy woke up, shot wildly, and managed to
Actually,
hit.
she kind of looks down and it makes sense that he get lucky. Actually, I don't think this guy could make a shot like that again.
Very unlikely.
Don't
I'd like to
jinx
point out
it
that
now.
I never got out of the rip trick.
What's the jinx? He's a drunk.
No, I mean... You know what? Never mind.
She's kind of like winking and mouthing, berate him, insult his pride.
Excuse me, sir.
Are you gonna poke him?
Yes.
Is it a coup de grace?
He's dead. You killed him with the
My
poke.
my unarmed strike will deal all of 1d3 non-lethal damage.
He'll never make that fort save.
On a crit, that'll be a 2d3 minus 2.
Good
I
odds.
could hit him with a jolt.
Possible to do 0 non-lethal damage.
Possible. It's minimum 1,
Po-
not lethal.
What? Likely.
Not unlikely. 10%. Well, 11%.
Val's gonna nudge him with her foot.
He gets up, like he sits up, right? But he kind of lurches to a sitting position.
You good?
And with that same like bleary-eyed face, he just looks about the room.
There's a man standing right over him in a giant black and gold mask. with glowing orange eyes.
If you don't mind, I don't feel like wasting the ammo.
Okay, look, we're not like trying to start a fight or anything. We want to know what the hell that was.
He points
Ammo's
the
expensive. I'll
same
leave you the hell alone.
revolver at the thing, at where the thing is, and he says, "What, that?"
Yeah, that. That we can't see. Completely invisible. Still dead, but invisible. What kind of nightmare fuel you guys hiding here?
It's a,
Nightmare fuel.
it's a stalker. Petty thieves.
And was it stalk? Oh, no, I'll let him finish, actually.
Yeah, it's always just calls them petty thieves.
Wait, so you've got invisible creatures. Are they demons?
Makes no difference to me what they are. They bleed and they die.
How'd you see it?
You just gotta know what to look for. They're not completely invisible.
Might be like a cultural thing. Like, you know, he grew up around these things, so he's probably used to looking out for them.
It's
All
when
right.
we noticed that his feet have been visible this whole time.
Razzie just shakes her head.
I'm
I
still
told
kind
you
of
you can tell a lot about them by their feet.
All right, well, sorry to wake you. Have a good one. Don't drink the dishwater. It's shit.
Yeah, he literally just lays back down.
Okay, I know the dude's chaotic evil, but I like how he just basically was like, can we not, guys?
Not right now.
I'm trying to sleep. Ammo's expensive. So that was weird. Interesting fellow.
Well, now we know that there are stalkers in this place that like to steal things.
All right. Look, Sophia, I'm willing to compromise.
I'm in the rope trick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll
Val's
hop out
gonna-
the trick and leave the card on the table next to him. It has all of our names and like addresses and whatnot.
It's the most Razzie thing to do, too. It's the worst part.
He
And
protected
It
us.
has all of our names and addresses.
why would you leave our addresses? We're not even
Okay,
there.
Okay, no addresses.
So he could come by and we could thank him.
Yeah, just your names.
Full names, of course.
Titles, everything.
Val's gonna climb back
GPAs.
in the rope trick. Rope trick.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Sophia. Let's say, for a moment, that I was willing to compromise. Let's say that this city happens to have, things that live here that are invisible and just so happen to like to steal things. And it's so normal that the inhabitants just, can casually shoot them.
All right.
Let's say that I'm willing to leave here. What's your options? You want to go back to quarantine, but do you have anything else you can offer me?
I mean, quarantine's the closest, but I don't care as long as we can restock and get our bearings before we go out again.
We could restock here, couldn't we?
No. We're not wandering around Pirate Town as long as we know there are a bunch of whatever that thing was.
Stalkers. They're called stalkers.
What
Can
if
I
we
do
paid guy out
is
there
is
to,
that
like,
planes check?
Yeah, planes.
escort us for the day? He seems like he's for hire, right? Give him a good 20 gold or so to escort us around the city.
What-
Okay, look. I know I talk a good game about, we could hang out, we could go on a pirate ship, and they could transport us. But this is not something that you should say lightly, okay? Like, this dude's a really good shot.
Oh, now you want to say that.
No, I've always said that. You just weren't listening. Because anytime I say something, everyone assumes I'm talking about some extreme. All I said was, we could get a ship here. Not that we would join a crew and we go a raping and a pillaging. But no, you guys assume that because it's me saying it, I want to do the most extreme thing possible.
I wanted to do that.
The raping and the pillaging.
Not that part, just the.
I'm a
I guess that's
I'm a
the most
paladin.
extreme.
A piratin.
Sophia, the problem with the term stalker being applied to this thing is that culturally a lot of places call a lot of things stalkers. So like when you get
local?
you mentally when you're going over this being like what are some extraplanar things called stalkers? There's a
What
lot
are
of
we gonna do
There are
when we
like
get back to
80 of
Pripyat?
them.
yeah.
But knowing what did Saki ever give us a description of what she felt?
Off of the body?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Did,
We'll
so-
all kind of discuss it in the rope trick, and I'll give you the rundown as we're trying to identify it.
did
You know,
did
the
the
feathers.
facelessness come before or after the bullet?
That felt pretty unnatural, I think.
You think it was some kind of demon?
An outsider. I don't know if it's a demon.
Gotta ask. You know how I feel about them.
So yeah, that
yeah.
is a question for Leslie then. Was
Yeah,
the
no.
facelessness like was it the whole head
question.
had turned to mush? Or was it like just a lack of features and a bullet hole?
I think it was the former.
Genuinely, it's just not really possible to tell. One of these two things is true. Either it had a face or it didn't.
I'm gonna try
And
really
no, it
hard to
doesn't.
see it. He said there's some way to see it, right? So we got to be able to see it somehow. Just concentrate really hard. Look at the space between the space.
It's
All
just kind of
Razzie's
in-
hair turns white.
And
Val is going to
and
take out
Razzie's
a.
crossing her eyes and
Val's gonna take out a pouch. Not a pouch. A little. It's like a tiny case. She's gonna open it up. She's gonna look around it, and she's gonna pull out some yellow chalk. And she's gonna crush it and throw the powder on the thing.
Okay. It's like
Does the powder disappear, or
special yellow chalk or something?
what?
The powder disappears all around where this thing's body probably is. You effectively make a chalk outline.
Neat. Well, now we know what we know the size of what we're looking at. Oh, by the way, like we're all just speaking quietly, right? Like, dude asked to be left the fuck alone.
I think we're in the rib trick now. Or did we all get out?
Well, I had to climb down to do that.
as long as you don't continue the conversation from outside. Like shouting through the window at us.
No, Val would come down, do that, and then tell you guys that she managed to get like an outline of it if y'all want to see it.
I'll take a look. Yep, see? Claws on the feet.
All right, so you were right. What, you want a cookie?
Don't tell Razzie that she's right about feet.
You don't really have a cookie, do you?
Come on, Rezzy, you know she doesn't.
That's when Sophia whips out the cookie she had just for such an occasion.
Don't tempt me.
Subtract 3 copper from your.
So, Sophia, if you take a look at the chalk outline, does it help you out at all with recognizing it?
I don't know. What does it?
No, not really. You already know it's humanoid based on Saki's description.
And they don't outline feet with chalk
Really-
outlines.
We're really pursuing this, aren't we?
All's there.
Turns
Yeah,
out the whole thing was made of feet the whole time.
It's kind of like phrenology, but the
The
opposite.
foot stalker.
Yeah.
You know how like you can like lay a leaf under a piece of paper and draw over it and create like an outline sketch of it?
Yeah.
You can't do that with powdered chalk.
Yeah, but if we get a big piece of paper, or maybe just,
And laid in the blood,
No, and lay it on the
Yeah.
face.
the face that's covered in blood.
yeah, that's true.
Did you say
I don't
lay it
wanna
on the
wash it.
face?
Yeah, it was a silly idea.
Okay, look, we're getting nowhere here, all right? It's dead. We got the book back.
You could use that
Val-
dude's head as a cereal bowl at this point. I don't know why you keep talking about his face.
Looks like really resigned.
Either was, or he is, or always was faceless.
So is a certainty.
Yeah, Val looks really resigned, just says, fuck it, fine. Let's go back to quarantine. You're never going to agree with anything I say anyway. I'm not going to order you.
What about West Crown?
What about West Crown? It's even
I'm
longer of a
quarantined.
journey.
Not
Look,
really.
The
a
sooner we
great
can get
place.
to quarantine and resupply, the sooner I can get back to finding my brother, okay? If we're going to waste time, we're going to waste as little time as possible.
Well, I should ask, do we even have the supplies to make it to quarantine?
I've got maybe 14 days of rations.
Yeah, I've got like a solid month.
Will be fine for rations.
Okay. Then let's get out of here.
Then lead on, team leader.
Oh, spicy.
Well, it's you that's makes all the decisions. The important ones, at least. Oh, we can't stay here. Can't do any of your plans. Your plans are stupid. Let's just leave. So let's go. And yeah, she's absolutely being a little brat right now.
Yeah,
Yes,
you
Mom
act
and
like
Dad are
we haven't
fighting.
absolutely confirmed that this area is relatively hostile.
Yeah, we know it's hostile. That doesn't mean we can't get useful things out of it. But I'm not arguing about this. What do you want me to do?
Okay. Let's
Let's what?
just go.
Good idea.
Oh, hop out of the rope trick and
Yeah, Val's already out, and she's walking out the room.
yeah, I'm with her.
I'm gonna find some way to better secure the book. Like, would I be able to stuff it down like the back of my armor and make it incredibly uncomfortable but safe?
I mean, yeah, sure. You'll definitely notice if it goes missing, because you'll suddenly be comfortable.
Then I will do that.
Alright. So where are you guys heading?
Towards the entrance of the city. Where we
Uh,
came from.
Okay.
Are we not gonna sleep?
We're not gonna find a different place to sleep.
We can camp.
Oh, yeah, I thought it was morning for some reason. Yeah. If y'all want, but we can still camp. We're all capable adventurers, after all.
There's no reason to think these stalkers aren't going to be in the city perimeter as well.
Yeah, I mean, I can just keep watch on Sophia.
I don't think they're gonna get the book this time. Oh, and if just so it's on the record, I'm gonna do the same thing with my coin purse. Like, put it in my prosthetic leg, or in the armor around the leg.
You have a prosthetic leg?
Yes.
How long is his pockets at an accent?
I don't think Razzie would know this, or unless it's like very obviously prosthetic.
I mean, you've seen me do. I'm sure at some point we've seen each other out of armor.
And I believe you have
Sounds
seen
like-
her take it off.
I've always
On several
I've always seen
occasions.
Sophia as like a long cloak type person, though.
I believe there's been multiple occasions where you've seen her take it off.
Yeah, I'm sure there has. It's just never been explicitly stated. Hmm.
Sophia, what that thing do? Detaches mostly.
This one time I used it to kill something.
True.
I feel like Sophia's gonna end up with 8 legs.
And then the other
in
time
this
that she turned her leg
campaign.
into an arm.
And
Alright.
monkey gripped. It was something in the Hydra, wasn't it?
Yeah, you tried to. I think it was retrieving Hydra blood.
Right. It was. I had to stick an appendage in there without losing said appendage.
Alright, so are we going out to camp, camping here? What's the plan?
Just
I say the
camp.
sooner we get out the city, the better. We can just camp outside.
Alright, so you guys are just leaving the city to the wilderness?
Everyone seems to feel safer out there.
That's not what we said. There you go, taking extremes.
Hey! Don't out of character.
Oh no, in character. You want a spat? We got a spat.
I'm not spatting with anyone. Cool. But no, Val is she's clearly in a mood right now. The general aura of people and the dislike of this place and the immediate desire to leave is getting to her.
Saki's like, what aura?
I didn't see an aura.
Yeah. Right?
That's my thing.
Saki just looks around frantically.
There was an aura, I would catch it.
Just where? See her eyes like blinking off and on. Like, what's wrong?
Turn it off, turn it back on.
It's not working.
Boy.
Call tech support.
It's the night vision sound. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, it sounds like you guys are heading out into the wilderness.
I mean, I was going to suggest we go find an inn that's less occupied and just take watches.
Val shrugs. Sure.
I don't know if
We do
there's
already
too
have
many clock
a
makers
guardian
in
angel
town.
in here. We've got our guardian angel right here.
Are you suggesting that we don't need to leave this room?
We're already here, and we
And
already
we have the
freed
rope trick.
stalker.
Sure. In that case, let's stop talking about it and go to bed. I'll take first watch.
I'll get my 2 hours.
Good idea.
Okay. Yeah, I can take first watch with you.
Gonna be a very quiet first watch.
There's two people just staring at a hole with a rope in it.
No, Val's not staring at the hole at all. She's staring at the space where the stalker is. Is.
Okay, well, you two have fun. I'm gonna go for a walk. I'll be back.
Don't get stabbed.
I'll try not to.
Quote from Man Stabbed. What are you gonna do? Stab me?
About an hour into the watch, though, Val's gonna say to Saki, I think I should resign.
You think so?
Yeah. I'm not very good at leading this group, and I don't think this group's interests really coincide with mine.
Well, what would you do?
I don't know. I got a pretty decent sized map at this point. I head out to where I need to go on my own. We've pretty much learned the patterns of these things now. How to sleep in the wilderness, where to go, where to not go. Maybe we shouldn't be so scared of everything all the time. I think we forget how strong we are.
I'm saying. Like that kobold, you kicked its ass.
That was a child. But, look, I got grievances with quarantine, but I'm not going to pretend that they didn't train us well. I'd probably be fine on my own. And you guys would have a leader that, actually wants to lead you.
Yeah, well, whatever you do, I'm sure it'll be the right move.
When has it ever?
Saki thinks.
I wasted our time in the village because I wanted to make sure that no one got hurt, or we left it better than, we better than when it was when we came there. But nobody cared about that. They just wanted to leave. I didn't have your interests at heart. I had theirs.
I don't know. That's a good thing that you don't want to sacrifice any of us. But yeah, look.
It wasn't
We
that I didn't
can
want to
certainly
sacrifice
make
you
something
guys. I
happen.
didn't want to sacrifice the villagers. We were guests. We were the disruptors in their life. And yet, when people got desperate, they were really willing to do things that...
Look, our place wasn't in that village. You can't beat yourself up about that.
I'm not beating myself up over that. It's more that I don't think I could ever threaten people the way that Nihilus did.
Uh,
I mean, yeah, I've threatened people, but not innocent people that have done nothing wrong. Look, I'll fucking throw shade at a pirate all day. I know that guy's done some terrible things, but
I don't know.
and then we just left those people.
Nihilus always like that?
Oh yeah, that's normal, but
Okay, well,
that's not what I want to be, I guess. I don't know.
You know, I think. Hold on. Saki's gonna pull out a book. It's gonna be the Book of War Prayers.
Oh God.
She's gonna say, "I think I know just the thing for this," and yeah, she'll pull out basically a relevant passage.
And then Val realizes that she's talking about how she doesn't want to be a soldier to a soldier. And you just see her rubbing her temples.
Look, if you listen to it, you should actually feel less afraid.
I don't feel afraid. It's just... I don't know. Do you guys think you're good people?
Good
Is that ever something that
people?
y'all are concerned about?
Out of character?
No, she's talking to Saki. You're not there. You're asleep, aren't you?
Yeah, to
Right,
be
but you
honest
say
with
you guys, and there's only one
Yeah, it
person
was
awake.
ambiguous.
Yeah, but
If you say
she's
you
like
guys.
talking about in general, like if Saki's talked to the group.
Repeat that sentence to yourself.
You guys?
Oh.
No,
If
Saki,
Saki's talked to anyone.
talking to the group.
She talks to Corvo.
That's fair, actually. I'll take that L.
Anyway, yeah, honestly, boss, look, I didn't choose to be here. I don't. Look,
Hold up. You didn't choose to be here? What, you didn't
I-
choose to be a cartographer?
No. Huh. Why?
Saki, we know nothing about you. You can't be surprised that I'm surprised.
Fair.
You barely say a word, you show up in flashy clothes, you steal my money,
Mm-hmm.
and then you tell me that you didn't even want to be here.
Does not elaborate further. Just leave.
And while you wear fancy clothes, you also charge in the battle, probably more recklessly than me. And I'm self-aware enough to know that I am really reckless.
Yeah, look,
You have to be able to see what an oddity you are.
What's Saki's requirements for her inheritance?
uh,
I thought that was Corvo. Is it both of them?
requirements?
Isn't that why? Or wait, what was Saki's reason?
Saki has to wear rich people clothes.
Yeah,
No,
so,
it's just because she needed a magic's license,
Oh,
right?
well,
and this
there
was the
was-
easiest way. Do it for a year, or do it for one mission and quit.
well,
Bad mission.
no, the whole learning magic thing wasn't something I wanted. It just kind of happened. And look, I can't explain it, boss, but let's just say some people got hurt, just kind of goofing around, having a little laugh. And sometimes we have to go do things we don't want to do in order to not, go to jail.
So you made a mistake and it was this or prison.
Look,
So I'm asking the wrong person about being a good person.
look, it was an accident. I didn't know that fool didn't know how to use a knife.
Did you have a knife fight with a friend?
No,
It was
no.
pretty one-sided.
Yeah, it was he did it to himself. Guy, look, these
Saki,
okay,
that
so
kills people.
I don't know if you know, but Corvo and I are family, we come from a
I literally did not know that.
pretty good part of town, and she kind of dusts off her clothes and says, my family specifically used to have a lot of guests, and they, tend to drink. Sometimes they slip with the cutlery, and sometimes that cutlery is something I may or may not have enchanted before. Sometimes people get hurt.
I'm sorry, I'm still stuck on the fact that you and Corvo are family. You mean like by blood?
You know, there's
Or like by culture? You fuckers are so mysterious.
look.
That's another thing, okay? I have been completely open about what I want. So is Nihilus, to be fair, but he's a little, murdery. I know nothing about what anyone in this group wants.
Certain people around
Sophia's so
here-
fucking professional that it's like talking to a fucking brick wall.
Just certain people around here like to kill parents, so maybe that's all we say for now.
Yeah, but
Hold on, out of character, who here has killed parents?
I mean, Nihilus just wants to kill a parent.
Okay.
I think Saki just confessed that she wants to kill the parents.
I've definitely
Or maybe she
explained
did.
my intentions.
Yeah, but when did that get normal? Like, why aren't we trying to dissuade that? Oh, no, it doesn't matter as long as you stick to your mission. No, fuck that. No one thinks about the harm we're doing to ourselves when we do shitty things for the mission. When we first did this, one of our first gigs, we ended up finding a cult that had transformed a bunch of people into demons. And once everyone in the group left, me and one of the guys that was originally in the team, we stayed back and we put them down. And I think about that every night.
That's
And
pretty dark.
sometimes I worry that no one else does.
Maybe it's not good to dwell on that kind of thing.
You don't think some things are, better left not forgotten?
Forgotten is a bit different than thinking about it every night.
It's more about the things that we do letting our moral compasses decay. Yeah, sometimes I get it. The ends justify the means, but every time the ends justify the means, they get a little easier to justify the means. And then your criteria starts slipping, and then we're just a Gorian 2 Electric Boogaloo. Why did I make that joke?
Saki
What's
squints
that?
her eyes. We are not a Gorian.
And what does electricity have to do with it?
We could be. Very easily.
I don't think so.
Why not? Go ahead. Let's.
We would never hear the end of it from you.
I mean, you're right.
Look, we couldn't even spend the night in our already dubiously rented room because of our moral compass. And
No, that was not because of our moral compass. That was because everyone was scared they were going to get shanked.
Finally
That-
comes out.
that guy was so nice, and he had such an odd. He had a nasty aura, but he was so nice he saved us. I don't know. Maybe there's something to it.
I think we're a little quick to judge people, that's all. Yeah, this town is shitty by our standards. These people live a different life than we do. They don't have the same order that we did. They have their
Well,
own code, though.
His aura actually changed the stage after he read that card.
Chaotic eviler?
New aura unlocked.
Chaotic evil.
It's the I just imagine the Xbox achievement sound.
Look, you said that you made a mistake. You had an accident, okay? I get that. And I'm not judging you for that. But would you beat yourself up if you made that same accident again? Or would you just be upset that you got caught?
On whom?
Yeah.
Look, I don't think that's gonna happen again. This was a long time ago, and I've learned a lot. You have to understand, boss, my magic is very emotional. It can come and go, it'll change, and sometimes it's a little hard to control. But I think we've all matured a bit since then.
Saki, you tried to convince a kobold to take out its revenge on me.
And you were scared of a child. Let's not cast
No,
stones
Saki,
here.
I didn't want to kill a child.
Either way, that's not.
I think I've had enough of this conversation.
Either way,
I think I heard the landmine.
Saki will pat you on the back.
Don't touch me.
Say, I believe in you, boss.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be your boss much longer. When we get back to quarantine, I'm resigning. I don't think this group and I are gonna get along.
She nods.
And I can't save any of you.
Save us from what?
Oh, look, he's back.
Hi, Corvo.
Hey, Saki.
Find anything interesting on your walk?
I don't know. I didn't make any perception checks.
What do you mean?
What the fuck is a perception check?
You look around.
Okay.
It's an environmental ocular pat down.
No, just the streets are dangerous. Alleyways even more so. Really not a great place to be.
No. We've established that. Don't worry, we're going back to quarantine.
Yeah, not my favorite solution, but quarantine's okay, I guess.
I haven't exactly heard other alternatives aside from West Crown.
Well, I mean, ideally, we would go and make sure that, we know where Agorian is in its expansion. But we weren't able to get to that on account of the swamps.
You know, when we tell them about the swamps, they're going to want to use that village.
We're not going to tell them about the swamps.
Sophia literally can't help but tell them about the swamps.
Sure, but we've made a vow with a dragon. We're not going to tell them about the swamps.
I don't think Sophia cares about the vow. I don't think a lot of people in this group care about vows.
I don't think that's necessarily true.
Really. A lot of people were willing to... She takes a breath.
This seems very charged, boss.
Oh, that's right. My fucking information is all on here now. Fucking...
Out of character, you keep saying a lot of people wanted to.
That's just how words go, dude. Like, she's not calling
but-
anyone out by name.
It was literally only Nihilus about sacrifice or turning that over to Ebony.
I have like 9 vows.
Jesus Christ, why do you have so many vowels?
I'm a
Paladin.
paladin.
She's very emotionally charged right now, and she's not thinking straight. She's conflating not standing up for the issue as being part of the issue. No, she's not rational. Val's got fucking 9 wisdom. And she's 17.
Massage.
She's an angry little girl that misses her brother.
Yeah, what do you, I mean, to return to the point, like, boss, what are you trying to save us from?
I don't know. Changing too much? Turning into something that you might regret? It's okay to have consciences, no matter what people say.
Who's denying that?
I just feel like sometimes it's given up a little too freely for success.
Do you have, like, an example I can go off of? Has she been
Uh,
doing this a while, Saki?
Saki retracts her finger and kind of removes her hand from her mouth that she was covering. What?
I don't think Saki and I should be talking right now.
Oh. Saki,
Saki
you get it.
shrugs.
Saki,
What?
go in the trick.
I didn't do it.
Go in the trick.
Good night, boss. Saki's gonna saunter off.
Saunter.
I was telling Saki that I'm probably going to resign when we get back to quarantine and try to find Drick solo.
I'm gonna be real with you, boss. That sounds like a terrible idea.
She shrugs. Oh no, maybe it is, but I'm not really scared of adventure or failing. I guess I'm more scared of us taking too much time, and I don't know if he's okay.
Right, but if you were to run off by yourself with no team, no resources, no nothing, what's that gonna solve?
What if I were to find out that we go back to quarantine and he died while we were on our way there?
I mean, that's no failing on your part.
No, it is, because we could have kept moving forward.
Right, but you are not responsible for your brother's actions.
No, I'm not responsible for my brother's actions, but I am responsible for the actions of this team, and for some reason, I can't bring myself to order you guys to do what I want.
I believe you've done this a few times now. Though we
Sure,
certainly have been
about
allowed
smaller
a
things.
lot of input.
Also, I just don't think that I should, be in this group. A group of someone who teaches a kobold how to take revenge on their worst enemy who happens to be their compatriot. Or people who
Come on,
want
you were
to take
never
revenge
in
on
any
someone that
real-
they've never even met.
You were never in any real danger from that kobold.
No, but the child was. And that's the problem. It's not just about us. There's a world around us. My actions affected that child. And yeah, I'm stupid. I'm, impulsive. I do dumb things. But that was a bit of a wake-up call for me. I tried to get through the swamp with no one dying.
No one died.
And yet every step of the way, everyone just treated what I was doing like it was some kind of inconvenience.
How do you figure?
The willingness to give up Norm was, I don't know, kind of messed up. Guy did nothing but help us. I get that quarantine is important and the war with Gorian is important, but, you know, if Quarantine and Agorian were to disappear tomorrow, there'd still be a lot of other people in the world.
I mean, I understand that, but you did give an impassioned speech about Norm being able to make his own decisions, and then you deprive Norm of being able to make a decision.
No, that's not fair. We would have been forcing a decision on him.
No, it's not fair. But that's life, Commander. And in the end, Norm's fine. We didn't even need to make the deal.
For some reason, I have a really bad feeling about that.
I mean, you could have all the bad feelings that you like, but it really has no impact on us.
Shrugs. I don't know. I'm bitching in the wind here, Corvo, okay? I don't think any of you guys are going to understand where I'm coming from with this, and I don't think I can articulate it very well.
You are articulating it fine. You had a passionate response to some of the team's actions recently, and now we're seeing the ramifications.
And besides, don't you think the team will do better without, you know, me leading it?
No.
Someone more tactical or, you know, focused on your mission.
Sure, that would be, you know, in a perfect world, ideal. But there's just one simple thing. You don't want to lead.
No, I really don't.
Really, really don't. And by inverse qualities of leadership, that makes you the perfect leader.
That's stupid.
Isn't it? Isn't that funny?
No. No, that doesn't make sense. Stop. You're not smart just because you said the opposite.
And yet,
She doesn't have a response. She
I can't prove you're wrong, but that's just not right.
No, she can't prove him wrong, but like that's dumb. That's still dumb. It's always been dumb. Oh, you don't want to lead. That's why you're the best leader.
again,
How does that make sense? I'm just going to make decisions that don't work for the team.
right. And we'll debate them, and we'll find a conclusion. But leadership isn't just ordering us around. It's finding solutions that work for the team or work for the mission that we're not thinking of. Now, in our defense, your suggestion to stay in the, you know, knife to rib capital of the world is probably not the best.
Yeah, I wouldn't be fucked if there was a worse place.
There are plenty of worse places.
Okay, yeah, not my shining moment, but doesn't mean we had to, you know, completely discount it immediately.
Well, see, that's the thing. Like, yeah, it might have got discounted immediately, sure, but it was
She's waiting for you to say a dumb idea.
an inspired idea, a passionate
hate you.
idea,
I hate you.
and that's where we find, you know, that's where we find our leader, Captain. Yeah, we could have tactical commanders. Look at Sophia. But, like, as far as I understand in my short tenure on your team, granted, Nihilus is ruled out due to his homicidal, matricidal tendencies.
Yeah, that's a little worrying to me.
That's probably something that needs to be visited again. But you've been the heart of the team, boss.
I'm not looking for flattery, okay? I'm looking for a way to get everyone what they need.
I'm not trying to flatter you. You cajoled with a black dragon.
And?
Do you think any of us could have done that? Be honest
Yes.
here. Who?
Yes.
Name one.
Why do you all think so little of yourself?
Do I need to remind you that Nihilus threatened the dragon?
Yeah, and you know what? He could have followed through.
But he didn't.
That's more me saying that, yeah, he probably could have killed her.
Maybe. But he didn't. And the dragon didn't kill us.
No, and that's the only reason I cajoled with a dragon was because we're still alive after he threatened her.
Exactly.
If she didn't want to talk, we
Not
wouldn't
only-
have talked.
Not only did you convince her to talk, but you convinced her of the will of her town.
Now, that's going to bite us on the ass eventually. You know that, right?
Eh,
I mean, we just cut and ran on that situation.
we didn't have a lot of room for argument there.
Look, this is nice. Don't get me wrong. I appreciate what you're trying to do, but unless I can think of a better idea in the morning, we're going back to quarantine and I'm resigning.
You do what you feel you need to do, boss. But I don't think that this is going to help in finding your brother.
Yeah, well, we'll see. Although, I do appreciate that you were willing to talk about things. And
I'm-
though Saki's mannerisms might be, well, she's not right in the head, I'm just gonna be honest.
No.
I do appreciate that she was willing to try.
Look,
Still upset about the whole convincing a child to run to its death thing.
now, look, with Saki, you gotta understand, anything past the first 100 years of development has just, it's affected her.
She pinches her nose. How old is Saki?
128?
How old are you, Corvo?
Look, let's not worry about that.
How old are you, Corvo?
116.
I missed a couple
Peek your
birthdays
head
here.
out the... Have you been listening the whole time?
You spill my age, I spill yours.
Oh no. Saki's saying she's 116.
Oh,
Yeah, not 128.
What are you two?
Never mind that.
No,
I'm
I'm not never minding that.
I am.
Corvo, I've had a lot of suspicions about you since you joined the party. I'm just gonna be honest with you, okay? I
you
have
been very
honestly
clear
thought
about
you've
this.
been a spy. Sent by Quarantine to keep an eye on us.
No. Well. No.
And it would go a very long...
No.
I'm sorry, you're not denying that.
Tell you what. How about as a show of faith, boss? I am 157 years old.
So you're totally a spy.
We're all spies. Though, if I'm to be honest, scout is probably a closer approximation of my duties. And if I'm being very, very clear with you, I'd honestly rather be a doctor.
All right, I'm writing that down. I'm writing that shit down.
Since we're being open and honest about things here, you don't live to 157 and not have a proper health and diet routine, and knowing at least a little bit of medicine.
So you're a non-human that wants to be a doctor.
Non-human, yes. But I mean, come on, Razzy's non-human.
I'm not judging you. I just don't know anything about you two. None of us do.
Well, it's not as though you ask a lot of questions. This
Good
is the
night,
most
Corvo.
that you've ever asked about my about us in a fortnight, at least.
I ask questions all the time.
Well, not the right ones.
And so I'm asking the right ones, and you're not answering the right ones.
I told you. I'm 157, and I'm a doctor.
You're an elf, aren't you? I'm just gonna start guessing.
Kind of. Let's say
Oh,
I'm
That's an
part
interesting.
elf.
Out of character. I didn't check races on character sheets or anything.
Sure. It was
You
a good
could be
guess.
bullshitting me.
I could be, but I haven't rolled a bluff check. And if I did, I would fail.
But Val is gonna like put up her hands and dismiss herself for the night. She's got like 30 minutes left on the watch. She'd like to spend it in quiet contemplation
I mean,
over the things that you've said.
Isn't Corvo from a noble house though?
I am.
Yeah. So like it'd be what knowledge, nobility.
Ability?
Yeah.
Do I have knowledge nobility? That's more of a Drix thing. This is gonna be hilarious.
Is it trained at all?
Oh god, I didn't even notice the DM rolls.
Don't you worry about that.
21.
I mean, it's up to Corvo what the DC is here. Actually, I don't know how
How
the
well known the
notoriety-
family is?
Yeah, because there's a problem there, and it's how well known the family is. Specifically, that particular well known part.
I mean, 21's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, there's a good chance he's at least heard of the family, right? But how much information does he have about it? Obviously, he doesn't have all of it. That's
And more realistically, how much would Val actually be interested?
right.
Not rocks.
That's true. Not
Unless
rocks.
y'all are a family of like jewelers or some shit.
No, we're not.
Family of doctors? Family of spies?
I mean, Val knowing that they're a noble family, it's not. It wouldn't be terrible if you were in quarantine. It wouldn't be terribly difficult to figure this out. You could literally just go to their estate and like ask somebody.
Hey, what's this family do?
Yeah.
And they'd look at you like you're insane.
we don't
Gregorian spy!
answer. We don't answer those questions around here.
I mean, it's like I don't know. They're an actual noble family, so it's you know, if you inquired about the noble family, I'm sure they love talking about themselves.
Wow, what an assumption to make.
I mean, it's not wrong.
Yeah.
With a 21, you'd easily know about the Civetta family.
The what family?
The Civetta family.
Yeah. Like I said,
We're some of
knowing
the
they
bankrollers
exist.
in quarantine.
Sorry, they're what?
I said we're some of the minor bankrollers in quarantine.
Yeah.
We would have bought rocks from your family at some point.
Stone Sunders don't do that.
Saying that the stone sunders don't sunder stones.
I mean, they sunder stones. You aren't buying rocks from us. I mean, they worked with the dwarves. They built the things that the dwarves told them to.
I'm sorry, I'm being
masons.
facetious.
Yes.
Curiously, they are masons, and we're a family that routinely makes expansions onto our family mansions.
Mansions plural.
Mansions plural.
Yeah, but you wouldn't go
Sasaki is
there.
part of an offshoot family.
Offshoot.
Val's gonna stop
You
asking
don't-
questions,
You
though.
don't carry the Savetta name.
Oh.
Don't you mean
Carl,
off
you're being
route?
taken as a favor, aren't you?
Don't you mean off route? Chill.
Off what?
Route.
Saki, go back in your hole.
Saki
But yes,
says
we
it
could
is
put a
Rosewood.
cap on this conversation. We've taken up enough time.
Well, I'll tell you with a 21, you know enough that you know that the Savetta family is, what would you say, Leslie? Probably not minor nobility.
They're probably like mid-tier nobility, but
Yeah.
they don't. It's like they're known for not being very well known.
Specifically, not very well known.
Like they're very they kind of have a reputation for being incredibly okay with just coasting on money.
And you would also know that there's a lot of owls.
Yeah, the family crest is like owl motif, isn't it?
It is an owl motif.
Yeah.
There's like owl statues and shit like out the fucking gates. And with like a 21, I mean 21's pretty high.
It's pretty good, yeah.
You'd probably know that there are at least rumors that the Savetta family has is rumored to have some kind of ties with the cartographers.
I mean, a lot of the noble families do, but
Yeah.
yeah, they're one of
Politics.
the noble families that are involved with politics and the cartographers.
So, yeah, this would just further increase Val's distrust. Oh God, you are the man.
Well, look, it certainly doesn't help that Val is openly seditious in front of me.
But can Corvo deny anything?
I can choose not to talk about things.
That's what I thought. Can't convince me that Val's not right. But yeah, we'll go ahead and end our watch, and someone else can pick up.
Okay, who's on?
Also,
second?
I do like that Nihilus was like, "I'll take my 2," when Val says she'll fucking take first watch.
Yeah, and Nihilus will wake up after 2 hours and just, oh, hello guys.
All right, Val. You sleep well under Tanagar's eyes.
Yeah. Hopefully, I actually have some good dreams tonight.
Yeah,
Good luck,
I
guys.
wouldn't.
You don't sleep either, do you?
No.
Oh yeah, that's the no. Nihilus sleeps for 2 hours. Corvo doesn't
Corvo
sleep.
doesn't.
Yeah, so now the rest of the watches are filled.
Corvo's undead.
No. If you cut me, I bleed. I don't know if it's red though.
I will
Probably
never check your character sheet to find out. This is gonna be my personal journey to find out what the fuck Corvo is.
Well, it's not as though you can look at my face.
Right.
And if you did, I would kill you.
Oh. So out of character, I don't know what Corvo is. So it's gonna be fun to try and break apart.
Is it really necessary that you know what Corvo is?
Absolutely, I don't trust you.
Well, look, all I'm saying is, don't touch the mask.
Yeah, that's a lot of work to do for someone who's about to quit.
Yeah, maybe Corvo's a demon this whole time.
It could be. Like, what if we're in what remains of Cheliax? What if I'm some kind of, I don't know,
Demon?
elf? Same thing.
Elf?
hell-
What, did you say elf?
A hell
Yeah.
elf? A hell?
The hell elf. The elf. Elf.
I mean, all right.
Yeah.
But yeah, moving on.
Can I
We've
get
taken
a
up enough
perception
time.
check from the people doing first watch?
Oh God, how much shit did we just lose? Oh no!
What book?
Book is gone again.
The fucking guy with the revolver fleeced us.
Uh-oh.
That checks out. Let's be honest.
Yeah, that perception checks out.
That perception seems accurate.
Hey.
I was like, see this. This is what it is.
I point out the uninvisible feet that have entered the room. Somebody get Razzie.
Razzie springs to life. Somebody say feet.
Told you feet were important.
How big?
All right, so what do we lose?
I mean, you guys don't notice too much. While you guys are talking, the guy who's been sleeping on the bed's been kind of tossing and turning, but he seems pretty content.
He's been listening the entire time. He's an Agorian spy.
Everyone's an Agorian spy.
Either a spy for Agorian or a spy for Quarantine.
They're all spies. Get spies all the way down.
Glares at Corvo.
Now look.
So who's on next watch? Does it matter? Anyone talking?
Of course it matters.
It's Nihilus and Corvo.
Oh. Y'all talking?
Not really. Nihilus doesn't have much to really say to Corvo. It's like trying to keep small talk going, but not
You
interested.
You kill any mothers lately?
A billion charisma can't small talk.
Can't
Love
small talk with Corvo specifically. Doesn't know what to say.
Very easy to
So
talk to.
how about them sports?
I don't know where y'all getting this. Corvo's really easy to talk to.
I mean, he doesn't think he's a spy or doesn't care, and has no really interest in trying to learn what he is. Just kind of, hey, you're a cool dude. I don't mind having small talk with you. Shooting the breeze.
Fucking normal people. Val's having a fucking existential crisis about her moral compass decaying.
What do you mean you aren't interested in defying your government?
Did you say normal people?
Nihilist, normal.
I think that if the opportunity arose to defy his government for the chance to kill his mother, Nihilus would take
Oh no,
that
no, no,
shit
not
so
for the
fast.
chance to kill his mother, but just because.
It's not just because. Oh my god.
Well, I
Okay,
mean,
no. Let's leave the mother bait out of it.
Mother bait.
that's on stream now.
Hmm.
What you guys doing in here? Mother baiting.
No, that's important. That mother bait's important because it is a defining part of Nihilus's character.
And he absolutely would.
Yes, you could ask him to spin upside down head or on his head and walk on his hands for a week. But if there's a chance to kill his mother at the end of it, he would do it perfectly.
With gusto.
Well, it's not very dexterous or acrobatic.
Okay, I wouldn't say you'd succeed, you'd attempt.
Yes, there you go.
He'd attempt first.
Here's the thing. I know your character. Val understands Nihilus. She feels bad for him. Like she worries about him. But like she gets him. What the fuck is Saki?
Look, Saki's here to work off being an embarrassment to the family. That's all you need to know.
And what the
Am
fuck
I
is
heard-
Corvo?
And
Am I
no hard
reminder?
feelings, Saki.
No, maybe.
No, nothing personal, Saki. That's just, what happened.
It's not totally wrong.
Look, you don't stab matriarchs and get away with it.
But if they mouth off,
Sorry, hold on.
No,
Did you say
let them
matriarch?
mouth off.
Matriarch is in mother?
Oh
Well,
dear.
How in character is all of this?
None.
Okay, don't ruin it for me. I want to figure this shit out myself. I will get Saki to crack one day.
So it was Saki who killed the mother this time.
you look at Saki and she's
Kill-
just deep in a
no.
trance.
No.
Just
kill is
stab.
a very strong. Yeah, stab. If it were kill, Saki wouldn't
Be
be
here.
here. Yeah.
Wait, did they send her to the Eye of Terror to repent?
You said not to say anything, so I'm just.
Oh
gonna stop you.
shit, she's sent on a suicide mission. Oh, Corvo's her watcher.
No, good. Saki's too important to simply unalive, but she's also not good with instruction.
Being led by someone who's
Watcher
not
might
good.
be keeper.
There's jokes, but I would like to stress as Saki's keeper, as Saki's partner, that Saki is an absolute genius with magic items. Can you read magic items?
Technically,
Falcon
yes.
and Varun.
If they're labeled.
I mean, she can read
Yeah.
regular items.
Well, yeah, but regular items don't have a whole lot to say.
You're not reading very interesting items.
Yeah,
You're asking the
Is-
wrong questions to the wrong items.
Yeah.
because I'm not Saki.
don't
Items are
know.
frankly quite boring.
Some items are very talkative.
We haven't seen one of those yet.
You haven't seen one of those yet. I'm still holding the tin of your brother's horn wax.
Speaking of which, no, you're not.
Oh yeah?
I was expecting Leslie to be like,
Oh, I understand what's happening. Perceptions
Perception.
from the new boys.
What about the old boys?
Oof. I'm distracted trying to come up with small talk for Corvo.
Oh, I'm not interested in your small talk.
You're more interested in watching the body
No,
or lack
Corvo,
thereof.
Corvo wants the drama.
No, I understand Nihilus, and I'm going to allow him to simply brood all he likes. I'm not going to force him to small talk. I am, however, going to pull out a book, and I am going to read.
Damn.
Corvo, you hear something. It's very faint because your room has no windows. You hear an odd, yet familiar tearing noise, and then shouting.
Shouting. Where's that coming from?
It's probably like a block or two away from where you are.
Oh, yep.
If they're still shouting in 3 minutes, then you wake us up.
Yeah, I was gonna say, let's I'll mark the page in my book and close it. But we don't have any reason to react quite yet. I keep listening for the screams.
Over the
Sigh.
next minute or so, they get closer.
Yeah. Sigh. Nihilus, do you
Yeah.
hear that?
Do I hear that?
Give me a
Hear
perception
that?
check.
I got a 10, but
Yeah, give him another.
Give me another.
Well, I'm also just specifically asking you.
Yeah, Nihilus is acutely aware once you pointed out of the sound of approaching commotion from, outside.
yeah, that doesn't sound good. We should probably wake the others.
Yeah, could you rouse the lads and I'll go take a look.
Yeah. I'm assuming that the rope trick is still active by now.
I believe so. I think it lasts all night, doesn't it?
No, it was only
Hours.
lasting 6 hours.
Oh,
We're getting cat naps in.
yeah. I mean, it's still up. You guys still
Yeah.
have probably another
4 hours.
hour or so on it.
Yeah, Nihilus will hop in. Just, all right, wake up. We got problems.
Val grumbles as she just managed to get to sleep. I'm gonna kill it.
Saki comes out of her trance and immediately grabs her sword.
Yeah, we got screaming headed towards us.
Why can they
All
never
right, let's get to
be
work.
Yep.
Everyone, out of bed. Corvo.
I'm gonna cast a spell.
Val's
I've-
gonna
I've
hop
already-
up the rope trick.
I've already walked off.
Oh,
As a reminder, you guys are a few floors up a tower in a central room with no windows.
I would like to get a head start to see if I can see.
Okay. A head start, what, down the stairs?
Yeah, down the stairs.
Okay. I'm assuming everybody's following behind.
Yeah.
Val's gonna
Yeah.
chase after him.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I guess, Corvo, you'll see first then. As you head down the stairs, spirals around, there are a few people asleep on the stairway, a few people sleep in rooms with open doors, a few people still awake, who don't seem to be paying any mind to what's happening, as you guys all rumble down the stairs into the main foyer. I assume you go out the front door.
Yeah, might as well go out the front door.
Yeah. You can tell that to the east there is a bit of a commotion. You don't have any direct line of sight. It's probably a block away at this point. What's happening and down it's not a. You don't have line of sight.
No, but I can see people fleeing from the east.
You don't see many
Or-
people fleeing.
Right.
You can hear shouts from the east. Not so much. Not. I mean, there's probably the occasional scream, but
And it's growing closer.
it seems like it's moving. It's definitely moving.
Not necessarily closer, but
Mm-hmm.
Do we catch up to Corvo?
Yeah. I mean, he's just outside.
Watch your head for acid.
Corvo, can you check for wounded?
there doesn't seem to be any wounded. In fact, there aren't as many fleeing as I expected. Where's
It's
the
like kind of time to flee.
Where's the statue of the tiefling? That's nearby, right?
That is technically to the west of where you guys are, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Right? Hold on.
Statue of a tiefling.
Yeah, remember.
Yeah, the statue of the tiefling, the sea monster and the tiefling.
I mean, it's basically right nearby. So, like, it's basically right outside the tower. So it's like here. Oh, it's not gonna let me draw. Freehand. There we go. It's like my brain is broken apparently. Please, freehand draw. Oh my god, the line's so huge.
Big honking line.
Maybe drop a circle.
Yeah, I guess so.
Or just ping it.
Oh, I pinged it. Oh my god. Alright, so that's roughly where that's at. And then the stuff you're hearing is for... Oh my god, I can't.
Just drag the dot.
I can't, is the thing. The dot's too small to drag at this point. Alright, you know what? Fuck this. Cone. It's more in that direction.
Are you treating the cone as an arrow?
I'm treating the
Pointing
cone.
left?
No, I'm treating the cone as a cone.
So it's all out over here.
Right. It's hard to discern exactly where because echoes, blah blah blah.
Let's get to work.
Alright.
Bell's gonna start heading in.
As you guys head in that direction, following the sounds, eventually you cut a corner, and what you see ahead of you is some sort of large animalistic creature that is partially surrounded at this point by, you know, just people who've decided that they're gonna fight this thing. It mostly looks like a lion, except for the fact that the head is kind of humanoid. And it's got some pretty big wings on it as well, but it looks like one of the wings is broken.
All right, what the hell is that?
Knowledge.
I'm assuming knowledge planes,
Um,
considering it came through a portal.
I think this is
Arcana?
knowledge arcana, actually.
Oh, why?
Womp womp. Okay. Alright. All right.
Let me see. Do I have Arcana? Oh,
I
that's
think
not-
29 got it, if anything.
I mean, yeah, Corvo gets it. I think this works. Yeah. Perfect. Sophia, I mean, you know it's definitely a magical beast of some sort, but with a 18, it's not gonna, doesn't cut. Dog won't hunt.
A dog won't hunt.
Okay, so do we hop in? Is it fighting?
Yeah, I
Like-
mean, it seems like it is in the middle of spacing like 5 dudes fighting it right now. So
Is its posture offensive or defensive?
I mean, it's outnumbered, so it's definitely fighting defensively.
Is it hurt?
It's got a broken.
Very hurt.
I think they've got it.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of concerned about. Not everything that goes to the portal is bad.
I mean, I think alignment is.
You know, boss, you bring up a pretty good point. If I recall correctly, I think these things are from Elysium.
Sounds familiar to me.
That's Desna's plane. Right? Am I correct in that?
I think that's accurate. I think we're looking at a good creature that somehow wound up in material plane hell.
What a perfect analogy.
There is no law here. It's not hell.
Hey, pirate law exists.
That's from
I agree
Elysium.
with it.
Val's gonna turn to the group. Her sword's already out. So what do you guys want to do? Do you want to
I
risk
don't
it?
think it means any harm, Commander. Maybe we should try to help it.
It mauls the shit out of one of those guys, by the way.
Not intentional harm. I mean, self-defense is still a thing.
Yeah, they were shooting at it.
Corvo says this thing's from Elysium. Desna's plane. We're just gonna leave it here? They'll kill it eventually.
Let's help it.
I want to help it, but at the cost of turning the city against us.
She blinks and looks at Nihilus. You're pretty comfortable with doing it before. When they weren't threats.
It did almost kill a guy right in front of us.
All right, fine. Let's go. Let's go.
Sophia, you in?
Your boat, lead the way.
All right. Corvo, check its wounds. Sophia, I don't know. Taught some asshole that's getting a good beat on her. Nihilus, do that voodoo that you do, I mean, really well.
Mean be artillery?
All on enter running
Be
hunter's
artillery,
stand.
but stay behind Saki.
Can do.
Which probably won't be hard, because Saki's probably going to go in there and cause chaos.
Ooh.
We could try to do this stealthily. Well, not stealthily, but
The
more
fight's already
precise.
started.
Yeah, Saki starts buffing.
Alright, so you guys are entering the fray?
Hell yeah.
Okay. Actually have to look through.
I wasn't ready to make this map.
Yeah, I don't know what music is good for this.
Tell Droll to sit.
I don't like this. Is this one more hype?
How big is this thing?
It's better.
It looks like it's large size.
Orb.
And the orders were protected.
Yeah, yours were pretty much protected. Besides, we're not going to turn this city against us. No one cares if this thing's mauling them anyway.
If they're aware, they're involved.
Let's see if we can strike up a deal with it before we just outright protect it. At least, if anything, to get it to leave the city.
Got a
So that
broken
we
wing.
can-
Don't think it's doing anything leaving.
Right, that's why we need to help it leave.
Hey, Corvo, you know how much any of their parts sell for?
An Andrew Sphinx?
Wait, that's what it is?
Yes. Or at least that's what it resembles. I could be entirely wrong, but
Those are capable of speaking, aren't they?
yes. In fact, they're usually willing to discuss things without resorting to outright attacking. which
All
is
right,
why
you guys
it's
are
so
right. This place
bizarre for it
sucks.
to be fighting these guys.
Roll everybody's initiative, I guess, huh?
As far as how much its parts are worth, I imagine the people attacking it could tell us.
That works. Alright. I don't know why it started just that way. I guess... Excuse me? What just happened?
Did someone just disappear? Oh,
Yeah,
no.
that's what happened. Saki.
Wait, Nihilus should be behind me.
There.
Yeah.
Alright.
So, I suppose I also would have cast mage armor.
Yeah, I
Imagine
suppose
you
I
guys
would have done.
had time to cast, probably once. Since it didn't seem like it was a sure thing that you guys were engaging
Well, Sophia casted Iron Skin way back when.
in. Yeah. I
Yes,
remember
Sophia
that.
cast an iron skin as soon as she left. She knew it was happening.
Walking all funny because the book's like shoved way up her
Yeah.
corset.
Alright, Corvo, looks like you're kicking us off.
And dead silence.
Okay. Hey, sorry, I'm looking up what kind of range my ability has.
Val, do you have fatigue?
Do I?
Or
Have we had a full
shaken or
rest
something?
since our zombie fight?
fatigue? Yeah.
I still had
Yeah.
fatigue last session, and I forgot to
Yeah, I
turn
guess I'm
off.
fatigued.
No, you had a full rest since then.
Yeah, you should be good.
Okay.
You guys rested after you killed it.
You might want
Might want to what?
to click on your token and then go to the top two conditions under that little action bar.
There you go.
Okay, I'll have to learn this system.
I got
Or
it.
you can right-click your token,
Yeah. And then click the little
and it
aura.
brings up a microscopic aura list.
Microscopic aura list.
So
Like the top right button.
dies
If you
right
right
in
click
front
your
of me.
portrait.
careful doing those conditions. You might get stuck that way.
They're also like representative of what they're actually are. Then pinned is just a thumbtack.
Boss, priority is protecting the Sphinx, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. Leslie, could you give me a fog cloud centered on the Sphinx?
One foggy cloud.
I don't think the Sphinx will like being.
What's the size on that? Huge, enormous.
20-foot radius.
Let's not do that. Let's do. How about that? That's better. That look alright.
The cloud is very black,
Oh,
pitch black.
Well, that's my fault.
That will give the Sphinx full concealment against everything around it.
even within 5 feet.
Sorry, not those within 5 feet. They get the 20%.
Yeah.
Val just shakes her head. Yep, that's my fault.
He also loses vision, right? Or is it?
He loses vision, but the
It's Sphinx.
yeah, it's a Sphinx. More importantly, everything swinging on it has a mischance now.
Which is pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
And none of the archers have a clear line of shot anymore. And I'll call out Sphinx, mind the smoke. We are here to help. We would like to parlay on the conditions of your leaving the city.
What language?
It's a good question.
Hope you know Azada. Or some
Why
shit.
would I need to know Azada? That'd be
I don't know.
crazy.
Why do you know Azada?
Look, don't worry about that. No, I'm simply going to speak to it in common.
Ah, the least suspicious action. So the most suspicious.
No, the action that
Listen,
alerts are these guys over here. They were not their friends.
They can't see us.
We said we'd parlay, not that we'd, kill them.
I was very deliberate in word choice. How's the Sphinx looking? By the way, can I get a perception on that, or like a, what do you want, a heal check or something?
Currently,
Yeah.
not visible.
No, I can see it.
You can see it? Oh, that's great.
I
love
can
that.
see through the fog.
I love that for you. Yeah, you can heal check.
Okay. Oh, boo. 14? It's still pretty far away. I'm still like 40 feet away from it.
It looks okay. He's still
There's
fighting.
a broken wing,
Yeah,
right?
it's
Like,
a broken wing.
okay, that's good enough for me.
All right. You done there then?
Yeah, that's it for me. Go sniff him out, Val. Oh, do I need to click the intern?
All right, Nihilus.
All right. Is that a space I could stand, or is that like?
In halfway in the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a place you can stand. I'm pretty sure that's an overhang.
Yeah. Nihilus will ask, do you want me to get in there and blast them, or do you want me to stay back, Val?
Given the crowd that we're dealing with, I'd suggest you stay back. They'd probably jump you.
All right.
Pretty sure these guys know how to fight. They know that you're the biggest priority.
Nihilus is going to cast invisibility.
Smart move. Actually, no, wait, that's not a smart move.
Why?
I think these guys can see through things like that pretty well. I guess we'll find out.
We do see the stalkers. But I don't know, I don't think that's a terrible idea.
I'll move up here while invisible.
Alice?
All right.
Alice, where'd you go?
But that's the end of my turn, so boop.
There you go.
Awesome.
Ooh, look at that, it's sneaky.
Sneak mode engaged. All right.
A lot of dice.
That's a lot of dudes. Alright, this thing has what are we talking about?
Concealment. 50% mischance.
Wow, these guys rolled like ass. Jesus Christ. Okay. All right. You guys can't see any of that stuff anyway, but actually, Corvo can. These guys on the extremities actually run into the smoke. One of them calls out that it's trying to use its tricksy magic. And then they all run in. And they're just swinging wild. They can barely see in there. That was incredibly sad. You don't understand. One roll was over 10.
Hey, they're all drunk. Leave them alone.
They're doing. That was.
So what
Alright.
you're saying is I made the right play.
Yeah, I mean, even the one guy who, the highest roll didn't hit. Like, it was bad. They didn't stand a chance. Yep, Sophia.
I'll run up to here and on the way by I'll ask Corvo if it reacted to us speaking to it.
Not yet.
So I'll call out and basically repeat what Corvo said in Celestial. And add...
Hey, hang on. So, it hasn't reacted yet, Sophia. Do you speak Draconic?
No. Why would I need Draconic for this?
I don't know, man. That's what the old tomes of knowledge back at the house said. Okay.
Hold on, was that a 25 knowledge check on that earlier? No, that was... No, you got a 29 knowledge, and you didn't know what languages? Or is that, or is that actually on the, bestiary?
I'm just gonna leave that open to interpretation.
Do you
Okay,
need me to translate to Draconic?
maybe.
Possibly.
Because I can
But-
do that.
But I will
Oh.
call for it to come our way. And
In what language, though?
Celestial. We'll see if it understands.
Okay.
And in case it does understand, I will activate Defending the Pride. So 60 foot plus 4 AC for 1 turn. You know, give it cover so it can escape.
All right.
And that was a bonus action. I'll use my second move to go to here. And end turn.
All right. Val, you're up.
Val's going to 1, 2.
Go sniff him out, boss.
Val's gonna head up, and while she's running with drawing her great swords and all that, she's gonna shout out at the Sphinx in Sylvan. I know we must be scared right now, but I promise you, we're here to help. Come towards us.
All right.
That's my turn. Hope none of those pirates can speak Sylvan.
Saki to me.
Yeah, do anything with a standard?
I could. Don't really have anything to prep. I guess I could ready an action if one of the pirates comes out.
You can also
probably
take
my
a
best
total
bet.
defense. That'll probably. Well, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, ready an attack
All right.
in case one of the pirates comes out.
That works. Go ahead and hit that end turn.
Oh God, I keep forgetting about that. Where the fuck is it?
That page.
Every time.
Yeah, if you right click those 2 little swords in the top right.
Yep, that's it. Thank you.
All right. Saki.
Okay. We're gonna march on up, and while we're doing so, she's gonna kick on Warsight as a standard action.
And don't forget, you were asked to I think Corvo asked you to translate.
Yeah, I can. Okay. How many of these can I get through before my turn ends?
Probably one. You're probably gonna have to pick one.
All right. We'll try Draconic. Someone already did Celestial, right?
Yeah, I did Celestial.
Okay. Yeah, we'll try Draconic. Probably not Abyssal or Necral or Infernal. It won't
Okay.
like this.
What are you trying to say?
I'll basically repeat the same message. Come to us. We want to negotiate. We can help.
All right.
I don't think I can. Yeah, no, you can't. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's my standard move. Well, that's it.
All right. Razzie.
I don't have too many options here either. Move then. Swift action to crane style. And I will total defense. Perfect.
Okay. I guess Val, give me a reflex save.
Reflex.
Oh, real quick. The auras. What did they look like?
You don't see any auras. You see one aura actually. You see a chaotic good aura coming off
looks-
of the creature.
Okay. No chaos off of them?
Nope.
Okay.
So this thing comes
see how-
barreling through. It can't see you and you can't see it, but you're able to get out of the way very easily. It's trying to avoid hitting you when it comes out anyway. It turns its whole body around. Like this somewhere around 1,000-pound creature turns on a dime and lets out a deafening roar. Hold on. Yeah, it can't specify friend or foe on this, unfortunately. I need a will save from everyone involved.
This is stupid. I hate stuff like this about the game.
Is
Yeah.
this a fear effect?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Hey Val, remember that story I told you?
Which one?
The one that gives you the +2 bonus to this save?
Oh, so I got a 19.
Wow. Relevant.
Sorry, no one else got to hear it. Through the one time only.
Alright, so who has failed?
Who,
It's a
how do we know?
DC. Yeah, sorry. DC 19.
I met.
Yeah, I know.
Relevant.
Relevant.
So Light just did not.
See the only one who has
Relevant.
Val thinks back to that story Saki told her.
You know, maybe
Few
she was
hours
on to
ago.
something.
No, never.
So did these guys all roll like ass again?
I mean, we'll find out in a second. So is Corvo the only one who didn't make it?
Yes.
Did I need to roll
Looks
that?
like-
I did. Well, will save you that.
Yeah, we'll see.
Hmm.
Oh, +2 racial. Is that included already? It's
No.
not. So you made it.
Nice.
All right. Cool. That's actually incredible.
No, the racial bonus is only +1, and it's in the modifier.
Is it?
Yeah.
No,
Oh, yeah,
Click on
it's
it.
a +1.
Halfling
It's an
1.
additional one. That's like a base one to all saves, and I have a +2 to fears against saves against fear. So if this is a fear
Oh.
save, I get the +2.
Okay.
Okay.
Perfect. You only need a +1 either way. All right. This thing turns and is going to speak to Sophia. You're the one who spoke to it in Celestial, right? All right. It's going to say to you in Celestial, make haste. And it's going to try to continue to move here. And it looks like... Let me see something. Blah, blah, blah.
run over Nihilus. Oh no.
We didn't
Can I
prepare
use-
haste.
Okay. And then
I've got that.
nice. Okay. Corvo, you are going to be paralyzed for this round. So that's you. But you do shake off the paralysis at the end of the round.
Okay.
You were also deafened for that round.
So I didn't hear it. Well, I don't speak. I do speak Celestial. I
Uh,
don't speak Celestial. I do. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Does Nihilus speak Celestial?
Doubtfully.
Okay. Can I speak out of turn?
yeah, sure.
Then I'll call out that it's asking us to flee.
Let's get the hell going.
You hear? Oh God, Nihilus. I hate it. I hate it so much. You hear this little voice that says, "You could do it."
I know exactly what it's telling me to do. I know whose voice that is.
Oh yeah, it's not even indie. You know exactly whose voice it is.
Something's happening.
No one would know.
Oh.
They kind of deserve it.
I have to do it. Yeah, we're gonna launch a fireball at the pinnacle of the fog cloud.
Okay.
What do you mean no one would know?
Where'd that fireball come from? I don't know. It came out of nowhere.
Actually,
Perfect execution, though.
He's invisible.
what's a fireball's radius?
Same as the fog cloud.
Yeah.
Was invisible.
Oh my god.
Roll damage.
Roll damage.
Are they all
They're
paralyzed?
all paralyzed.
Oh my god.
It just get warmer.
Yeah, the only person. Actually, Val can probably feel some warmth. Sophia can probably feel some warmth, and Corvo can actually see this roiling mass of fire that extends outward from the center. This multicolored, like rainbow ball of flame that
Who
just
coulda-
that expands outward, and the rainbow is not striped, but it looks like a pile of rats just folding in on itself, but each rat is of a different color.
That's amazing. I need to
And
Borat?
commission this
Corvo
scene.
can see that when this ball retracts and recedes back into itself, collapses, the individuals inside are probably not going to be chasing. But everyone else who can see this fog cloud, it's because the fog cloud. Is the fog cloud affected by pressure changes?
It's affected by wind.
Okay.
It requires
Oh, no.
it requires a strong wind of 20 miles an hour to disperse it.
Yeah, there's no concussive force to this, I don't believe, so I don't think it's gonna disrupt it. I think
And
everyone else would see a very deadened version of just the edge of the light show before it recedes.
And Val
And-
feels the heat.
Yeah.
And Sophia as well.
Do I notice a new evil aura?
Val
Or
looks
other
over
question,
at.
do you
Go
notice a new good aura?
Val looks over at Sophia.
Do we help them? I'm
Go
not
tend to
sure
the
we have
Sphinx.
an...
Go tend to the Sphinx.
Oh, right. Before I forget. Yeah.
Do we help them? That's a telling line.
Yeah, I'm just kind of.
Do we help them, and can we help them?
Nihilus pops out of his invisibility like he's almost in a trance or in a daze. He's like he reacted to the voice. Well, no one else probably heard the voice. He looks like he reacted to something.
Someone making pork?
Val, you probably can't hear what they're saying, but you can see that Val's got a concerned look on her face and is talking to Sophia about something.
And
like to
Sophia has an
imagine-
equally concerned look on her face.
Imagine he can't hear it because he's just hearing this high-pitched beep.
Pretty much.
He just threw a flashbang into a fog cloud.
Yeah, it's their turn.
Okay.
I'll take a step back and
Go take care of the Sphinx.
cast Cure Light Wounds on the Sphinx.
Alright.
Oh, wait, no, I used that yesterday. We didn't finish the rest, so...
Oh, rip.
I guess I can throw Ablative Barrier on the Sphinx.
What was that? Is that just 10
Ab-
HP?
Ablative Barrier is +2 armor bonus. First 5 points of lethal damage are converted to non-lethal, and anything that's already non-lethal, they have DR5.
Okay. I mean, combat's about to drop anyway.
Yeah, but we don't know if it's going to pop up again.
True. So I'm going to end the combat thing real quick. Blow it up.
Val's gonna walk into the fog.
I mean, you still can't see it there.
She's looking for survivors. From our perspective, it's just
You ever seen a firework go off underwater?
no.
That
Really?
depends. Was
Never
it
shot
an
bottle
M80?
rockets underwater?
No, I have.
Yeah,
Okay, I was about to say, it's great.
Like an M80 or a mortar shell?
Mortar shell. It's a very dulled. Means Val dipping into the smoke as everybody's exiting stage left. The Sphinx is trying to get right out of here.
Yeah, I think we're going with the Sphinx, huh?
Yeah,
That is the order.
and healing it if you can.
Taking care of the Sphinx was the order.
But yeah, we'll talk to it in Celestial and just, as we're running away, just ask it, are you okay? What happened?
Is everyone running?
That was the order.
Yeah.
Haste.
Make haste.
Well, I'm asking because Val, if Val is going into the smoke to check for survivors, I don't imagine you guys are just gonna let her be alone in that.
I'm deaf.
The deafen only lasts for a round.
Oh, well. I'm paralyzed.
The paralyze only lasted for a round for you as well.
I'm here.
Is no one saying, like, are we just leaving Val? Like,
Yeah, Val, what
Val!
are you doing?
Val, we need to go.
then go!
Are you serious?
Yes, I'm serious. Take care of the Sphinx. I gave my orders.
All right. She gave her orders. Let's go.
Because we gotta get out of town without getting caught again.
I guess we're leaving Val.
No, we'll wait for Val. It's okay. I'll wait for Val. She's like 4'2". Just lift her.
Don't make me do this, Val.
Can't even see Val. She's in the fog. By the way, am I find like she's fumbling around looking for bodies?
She's 3'4" and 28 pounds.
Give me a quick survival check.
Survival.
Okay. Yeah, you stumble in the direction that you imagine they would be, and your boot hits something that sounds like when firewood readjusts in the middle of burning.
So it's had to be within 5 feet to see, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, she's gonna get down.
It's these people have been turned into charcoal.
All of them.
Mm-hmm. You did twice their whole HP bar.
She comes out of the smoke, and you guys should be gone.
I don't think they are though.
Not gone, like 30 feet away.
I was paralyzed. I haven't moved anywhere.
You were only paralyzed the one round.
No, not by you.
I didn't know we had multiple rounds going on.
Yeah, combat drop.
Oh,
She,
okay, combat drop?
But yeah, Val's gonna kick off into a jog and pass you guys up and say, "Let's get out of here."
Yeah, we're gonna have to get out of here. We're probably gonna have to leave town.
That's the
She's-
plan.
Saki's gonna look around and see if, like, is there upstairs buildings nearby? Anyone
Yeah.
looking?
Oh. No. Give me a sense motive, Saki.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't seem like anybody's paying attention to you guys.
Alright, let's go.
Okay, so where are you guys running? Because the Sphinx is just running, and it doesn't actually know where it's running.
Yeah, it's got no idea where it's going.
Nihilus, find us a shortcut.
I can try.
Find us a shortcut.
And what's the bonus you get for following orders?
Oh yeah, that's an order. Like
Yeah,
there is some authority in her voice when she says that.
You sense that you might have a performance review incoming.
I don't remember if it's
And your
survival.
grades are not looking good.
Is it survival or reason, knowledge, local?
Well, could I use profession urchin?
Oh, absolutely.
Hearing voices, huh? Mandatory drug check.
Yep, they're drugs.
I had last time I had totally forgotten that was my profession.
Oh yeah.
You rolled
that
an.
was-
I think it was a nat 1 or nat 2.
Yeah, it was bad anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Nihilus knows what to look for as far as like disorganized, heavy cities. The more rundown areas. He avoids most of the main streets as well. You guys might be able to lock eyes with 5 or 6 people before you reach the main gates and enter the area with the tenements.
Corvo, can you heal the Sphinx while we're running?
Yeah. There's 16.
Alright.
And can regular cure spells deal with broken bones, or do we have to like stop and set those or use restoration?
It's all magic.
No, that's usually restoration or time.
I can take care of the wing once we
When we stop.
yeah, but I did not really prepare magics for a whole lot of healing.
I have a few lay on hands.
So are you guys gonna keep barreling through the tenements in the farmland, or are you guys gonna...
Yeah, probably a good idea.
I'm just asking.
I mean, we saw a guy get stabbed in the tenements.
Yeah, we're not going back to tenements.
Alright.
This entire city is unsafe. Especially with this thing hanging around. It's expensive. Some asshole's gonna want this as a pet.
Oh boy, it's expensive.
Yeah, and just trying to lead it out of the city and just going.
Okay. Are you guys gonna hang out in the farmland, or are you going further than that?
We can go to the farmland.
Alright. So you guys will just basically sprint all the way out to the farmland, and once you get a decent ways off and you're sure no one's following you, you can stop and catch your breath. The Sphinx has
Folks
heavy,
could get sweaty.
heavy pants that are, visible in the cold night air.
Are you okay? No.
It turns to
probably don't speak.
Sophia and says in Celestial, I thank thee for the aid.
I will respond that I'm glad we could end fighting without more casualties.
Val didn't understand that, and that's probably good.
Saki's gonna choke and then look at Nihilus.
Oh, so Saki picked up on it?
Oh yeah.
I'm sure
Ah,
Corvo
s-
told her. No one would know. Literally everyone would know.
Or at least half them. Razi wouldn't know.
I think Razzy's the only one that doesn't know.
Know what? I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Exactly.
perfect.
I don't know.
But what Razzie doesn't know won't hurt her. And also, what Razzie knows won't hurt her. And also, does Razzie know things?
I think what we've come to understand is Razzie won't be hurt.
I'm very smart.
Has Pockets always had an accent?
And also, a paladin.
Has Sophia always only had one leg?
Asking some big questions now.
Have I always played the shit out of that guy's back?
Sophia, is she okay?
It's a male.
It's male.
Yeah,
Is it
it's
okay?
Obviously,
Is he
yeah.
okay? Sorry,
I hate the way
Sphinx.
you said that.
I think Sphinx. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it's an Andrew Sphinx.
I don't know.
Yeah, you heard him. Andrew Sphinx.
Andrew Sphinx? Makes
Fuck.
sense.
Andrew, the Sphinx.
Full of androgens.
Yeah, I'll ask if we could set its broken wing.
Eric Andre Sphinx.
I mean, it yeah, it accepts basically.
So I'll turn to Corvo and ask. Corvo's the one with the restoration spells?
Nothing crazy.
Or the closest thing to a doctor we have.
Yes.
And I'll ask if he can set its wing and heal it more if needed.
I can try tomorrow. I mean, I can certainly set its wing now, but as far as healing goes, magical healing, no, I am. Well, actually, hang on, scratch that. Give me 15 minutes to converse with my mask. 1 second.
That's a statement.
He pulls off his outer mask and
Yeah,
it's
just
got
another
an under
mask.
mask.
Yeah, the veil covering my face is beneath the first mask, and I'm going to begin to speak quietly to the first mask.
Perfect. Love that for you.
If we want to go ahead and skip 15 minutes to prepare a first level spell, I'm going to prepare Cure Light Wounds. And then, let's see, I cast Mage Armor. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 first level spells remaining. So let's see if we can't do something about that wing.
I mean, you know how your magic works. It's not gonna fix a broken wing. It'll help with the actual damage it's taken.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a medicine check to kind of set the wing with like
Okay.
a makeshift splint.
Sure.
Actually, I think I'm just gonna take we're camped out. I'm gonna take a 20 to just make sure that I do it correctly.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, as I can't remember. You don't speak Celestial, right?
I do.
Okay.
So I'm gonna kind of like
while-
quietly speak to it in Celestial.
Yeah, no. While you're trying to do this, like creating the splint, it's verbally guiding you on how to do it with, like, it's not like yeah, and then take that thing and break it, blah blah blah. No, it's like it's reading from an encyclopedia, but it's just speaking. It sounds scripted. It sounds like it's reciting something.
Oh well, thank you for the guidance. I will be sure to. Yep, right here. Okay. And if you lift your wing a little bit. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's got to be a little weird for some of you to see Corvo speaking Celestial to this creature, because it doesn't come up often. Ooh, nice.
And Corvo often looks pretty spooky on his own.
True.
And I will proceed to heal it for 30 points of damage as I treat its injuries.
Actually, fuck, that's pretty good. Yeah, it brings up to full HP. Yeah, okay. It gives you like a formal thanks. It's sort of a celestial thing where they have levels of thanks.
Like casual, friendly, formal, esteemed,
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah. It like I said, it sounds like a canned response almost, but its face and facial expressions are very genuine. It is gonna ask if you know
Where we are.
Not so fast. It's a little more self-serving than that. It asks something along the lines of if you know the arcanum required for expedient bone setting.
I'm afraid I do not.
Where is Avarius when you need him?
My specialties lie in more along diseases, sickness, superficial injuries, and curses.
Then I thank you anyway. I will simply find a quiet place to lick my wounds before I am able to take flight to find my way home.
Well, I hope you're able to get home.
Wait, does Nyla speak Celestial too?
Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine.
Well,
Zoned out there.
I'll
Yeah,
tell
well,
everybody that
How many of
the
you guys speak
Sphinx is
Celestial?
the Sphinx is
A
planning
lot of
to crawl off to lick its wounds until it can fly away.
I say goodbye in Goblin.
Do we want to recommend West Crown again?
For the Sphinx to go to?
Yeah.
Well, we did send a necromancer there, so seems to be a good melting
We
pot.
sent a lich there.
Right, a lich necromancer. Even worse.
Same thing.
I mean,
He was just a shepherd.
I suppose? I'm not sure.
but hold on, Corvo, can we keep it?
It's not an it, Saki.
Can we keep her?
It's a rock.
Him.
Him? Now you got me saying it wrong, cause yeah.
As described, it is very obviously a him.
I know, Andrew. Yes.
And no, but perhaps we could bargain for perhaps a favor of some sort.
Possibly transportation, because I'm not sure how welcome we are in town anymore.
Mr. Sphinx.
Yeah, can you stay a little bit longer, Mr. Sphinx?
Iraq.
Hold on. Wait, I just thought of something.
What do you say?
The name. As soon as you
Iraq?
start the Oraculum, Mr. Sphinx is not. It doesn't.
My father.
It doesn't abide by this.
Not like that term.
Mr. Sphinx is my father. You can call me Oralcum.
Fair. Oralcum.
Oraculum.
Or Oraculum. If you read the
Oracalum?
card.
Sorry, what was the question? I got too hung up on the Mr. Sphinx.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Asked him to stay a little bit longer. So Saki, like starry-eyed, looks at it. It's like, please.
Question: would lesser restoration work for bone setting?
Probably.
I
Yeah.
think so.
Seems like the most.
It
minimal
doesn't
thing a restoration will
explicitly
work
say
for.
so, but Pathfinder doesn't talk about broken bones.
Yeah, but it cures ability damage. So that
Yeah,
would be
that's
fairly
roughly
strongly
what we're.
implied.
Yeah.
Is there a feat to let you do that? Hold on.
Here we go with feats again.
So, does anyone here have lesser restoration?
Oh no, I thought you were saying that because you had it.
Hypothetically, if you find me a scroll,
Well, same. My method does not involve destroying the scroll. I don't know if yours does.
mine would involve feeding the scroll to my mask.
Okay, so
Don't
I
ask
would.
why or how. In fact, don't ask.
I wasn't going to. That just
Okay.
means that I need to copy it down first. And let me check my budget. I have enough.
Is your mask like a familiar, Corvo?
So, lesser restoration, second level spell.
Is your mask sentient, Corvo?
In theory.
Well, I apologize for never introducing myself. Mr. Mask, I am Rozzy.
Oh gosh, you give Dustin
Mr. Mask.
inch.
He immediately assumes the mask is male.
Oh,
I gotta make the
Wow.
same mistake as the Sphinx. As the Sphinx.
Yeah.
look at the honker on it.
It's because of the tiny
Wow,
mask.
rude. She's really self-conscious about that.
It's because of the tiny mask balls, isn't it?
I thought it was the cleft chin.
Okay. Moving on.
So what's Sophia do?
I will pull a scroll of lesser restoration out of my magical don't ask box or backpack.
I mean, it's just on your person, realistically. It's not magic. You just
Right.
already have
It was something that I prepared an unspecified amount of time ago.
Mhm.
So, yeah. I'll let the Sphinx know that we can help set the wing in or tomorrow, whenever tomorrow is for us. Like if we had combat at 4 a.m., do we have to restart the 8-hour rest?
Yeah, it's got to be 8 hours of uninterrupted.
Continuous, right? So
You're gonna get a late start on tomorrow.
yeah, so late start tomorrow, but by approximately noon, we should be able to help.
That sounds right.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely gonna accept the assistance.
Yeah. Do we need to set up camp again? Start tents? And do we need a fire?
We can pass on a fire this time.
Okay.
It is cold.
Val's hot enough right now.
Mhm.
She's just every once in a while, Nihilus, you get this feeling.
Yeah.
So the same.
This feeling that
The-
you're being stared at.
The impending doom of a performance review that was very suddenly scheduled.
Everybody's sitting around the campfire. Well, this is like, look at him in that circle.
It would be so easy. No one would know.
Boy, Nihilus, you sure obliterated those pirates.
Oh, what? I did what now?
Well, as it turns out, when the fireball went off, honestly, truly magnificent work. A little bit overboard. I have some critiques, but get the job done.
I just heard Sire's voice telling me to go for it. And it was like, I just had to.
What did he say?
He said no one would know.
Oh.
That-
Ooh.
That,
And
should
that it
go
would
for
be easy.
yeah, it was definitely easy.
That doesn't sound like you, Sire.
What do you mean? It was spectacular.
Yeah. So why wouldn't you want everyone to see it?
Hold on. I gotta think of the right way. The right wording. There we go. Sometimes it's the exclusivity of a show that makes it special.
Hey, Nihilus,
Yeah,
did that feel special to you?
I'm still kinda... Nihilus rubs the back of his head, I just kinda saw fog.
You know what I saw?
Fog?
Charcoal.
Oh.
Oh yeah, you obliterated those folks.
Ah. Well, it ensured they wouldn't follow us.
This is true.
I thought that was the purpose of blinding them with a fog cloud and the Sphinx paralyzing them.
And ordering me to be artillery.
Oh. Bad move! That was a bad move!
Oh.
Uh-oh.
She stands up and starts stomping over to you. Hey, what's your AC?
Right now, 12. There's no way you can miss.
We'll see about that.
I mean, we'll see about that, Mr. Freeman.
I don't think slaps the top of character sheets. Bad boy can roll so many ones.
No, that's sucky.
That's true. That was a tragic.
Holy crap! It's her fist. She throws she's not a fist fighter. She throws the punch at you, and like, there's a lot of force in it. There's a lot of force in this punch.
It's
Like,
so telegraphed.
It's very emotional.
Yeah.
like you know it's coming, and you know that if it hits,
Part of you's
it's
like,
gonna hurt.
Honestly, Nihilus, it might be in your best interest to just take the hit.
Yeah, I think I'll just take the hit. I'll just let it happen. How
Why?
much damage do I take?
Let me ask a question. Why?
Because Nihilus can recognize when he said something he shouldn't. He's not an idiot.
He's very socially intelligent.
Yeah.
It's untrained, so it's like a D4 maybe.
It's
It's-
D3 plus
It's a
strength.
D3. Yeah.
Baby damage.
Also,
Yeah.
technically, you did provoke an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, that's
Then Nihilus blast.
Yeah.
I'll do it again.
Thankfully, Nihilus doesn't have improved unarmed strike, so he would also not be able to do anything.
or swift spell.
So it's a D3 plus strength.
I think you can also choose to do non-lethal if you would like. But
Oh no, it's always non-lethal.
It's
'cause he's
always
Ah.
non-lethal if you're untrained.
gotcha.
Hey, max damage.
Nice.
Yeah, she wails you across the chin, and she's screaming at you in the farmlands. You do not get to blame me for your shitty decisions.
Not.
That fight was over. You killed them.
Nihilus stops for a second and just... I'm not putting it on you. Obviously, it was my decision. I was doing what I'm good at and contributing. But yes, I
No.
guess it went overboard.
Nihilus, you weren't doing what you're good at. You stopped doing what you're good at as soon as Sire came into the equation.
Well,
Yeah, Sire is riled up and steps as between the two of you as he can get, and is directing his ire directly towards Val. Says,
Have you forgotten that we used to rely on you to talk to people for us? Because we were so socially awkward and ingrained by the government that we didn't know how?
and what's Sire saying?
"Oh, he, all of this. He's not having any of this negative talk towards what Nihilus
Him?
did. No, specifically, he says, now, I'll have none of this. My perfect sapling has done nothing wrong, simply taking out the trash."
And that right there is the problem.
Those men were ignorant hooligans.
Ignorant. Yeah, maybe they were ignorant. Ignorance isn't a crime. It's just an insult to you, apparently.
They
Were they
tempted-
bad people? I don't know. Maybe. We don't fucking know, okay? Yes, they were attacking the Sphinx. They probably didn't know what the hell it was. They probably saw something valuable. This is an entire city of a culture of people that rely on valuables.
They saw something pop out of a portal. We saw what happens when things pop out of portals.
And that is a justified decision with the way that this world is. We chose to protect the Sphinx. That did not mean that we had to kill them. We don't know what kind of people they were. You made that call for them.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
we
now,
can probably assume.
now we don't paint with broad brushes anymore.
What the hell does that mean, sire? Do you even know anything about people?
What's the...
You know, you say that you watched your little sapling for so long, but I don't think you've seen anything really great that he's done. You've just told him to do shitty, terrible things.
Nihilus
I have told
will
him to do
sigh it.
great and terrible things. This sapling is destined for greatness.
Now, think about that for a while, Nihilus. Do you want to be great and terrible, or do you just want to be great? Because you were
Nihilus-
fine before he came into the equation.
Nihilus sighs and then states, He's always been in the equation. He's the one that granted me the abilities I have now.
Yeah, and before he was over your shoulder, you weren't acting like this.
Then tell me, Val, what do you know about me?
I know that you have a lot of anger issues and you hate your mom. I know that you'd pretty much give anything to kill her, even selling your soul if that meant getting it done. But I also know that you understand people really well, probably because you suffered a lot when you were younger, and you can empathize with people. And so we relied on you for a long time to talk to people and use that feeling. But no, now you just use your hatred. Now you just threaten villagers who've done nothing wrong. Now you just kill people who are out of a fight. Because it's spectacular and great.
The Andrew Sphinx leans in to Corvo and, uncharacteristic for just the normal tenor for Celestial, says, "Is she speaking to a rat?"
Yes. The rat, if it is to be understood, is a I believe the word was insulting, but my celestial's not too great, but Fey nobility?
It's just confusion. It's just confusion in middle space for this Andrew Sphinx. He's not ready for what's happening.
The rat is playing host to a Fae.
Sire's gonna bark up to Val. This from the woman who will murder any demon she comes across.
Maybe so. Okay? And maybe that's some hypocrisy.
All because she's traumatized by killing a handful of demons.
Counterpoint, Val was not the one to kill the downed.
Oh no, not the downed.
Sire, don't.
The caged ones.
No, my point was Val didn't kill every demon.
I don't think Sophia knows about the caged ones.
No, I do. I knew back session 1. I knew about it, and that's why I was. I knew what was going to happen.
Oh
and
yeah,
that's why I was
that's right. You were like,
I was trying to get the already traumatized woman out of the room before it happened.
Yeah, I believe you were escorting Anna out.
Yes.
But Sire is Sire is going in deep for what he's trying to do here. So he says, the named ones. Maris, Ivaro, Adamu, Lima, Nard, and Barshan.
Val's not looking good.
And so, sire, what would you suggest we do with cursed individuals we have no hope of curing?
No hope? There's always hope. Anything that's done can be undone. Those men who are turned to charcoal can be turned back into men if I so pleased.
Then do it.
I will need the charcoal.
Well, Nihilus, are we taking a trip?
Nihilus sucks in a breath, and then just, I suppose we are.
Well, you can go without me.
That's okay, Val. You can That's okay, boss. You can stay with us and Oralcom.
Because I can kill the build music. Because we're not even in build anymore. Not in West County yet.
Just go fix what you did.
So,
Did
above-
Nihilus know that she did that?
I don't remember if Nihilus knew.
I mean, if I recall, everyone was asked to leave the room, and then something was done.
Yeah,
There's a
Val and
whole lot-
Corvo killed all the demons.
Yeah, it was
I
basically
wasn't there.
Not Corvo.
Not
It
Corvo.
was- Shiloh.
Shiloh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Val and
And
Shiloh.
if I remember right, Shiloh actually argued about killing the demons.
Because Val was on the position of maybe they can be cured.
And Shiloh shut that shit down.
Yeah, Shiloh was like, nah, they're done.
And I think it's pretty. It would be pretty. Wouldn't it be such a leap in logic that Nihilus could assume what happened?
Yeah. So after she says to go fix what you did, there's
Mhm.
just this moment of silence, and then you guys hear
Oh no!
Nice.
and that's what we're gonna call it for now.
Nice.
I'm leaving.
What did we hear?
You got a sound effect for it!
I think it was Bragg, right? Was that Bragg?
It was Bragg!
That was
A warble and a pop!
That was a brazen egg.
that was brag.exe.
Now, so if you want to turn up your volume, I can replay it.
Give me a second.
Please do.
Would it be ambient?
Who did that?
That was me.
I don't know. My volume control's not the same as yours.
All right, I just turned everything up.
All right.
Oh, cool.
All right. Let me kill off